post Evo 2018 world now.
Yep.
Barely the same anymore.
Hello everyone, welcome to session 8 of Kingdom Hearts retrospective thingy. Anyway, last time we got Oblivion in a very glitchy manner, to put it lightly.
You mean Oathkeeper, yes?
Yeah, Oathkeeper. We're gonna get Oblivion. We're gonna get Oblivion in just a little bit.
Or it's the shell of the former self.
Yeah. So I believe what we gotta do, I think we gotta go talk with Sid now, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you found it. Congratulations.
I'll put this on your thing and let you go back to Hollow Bastion, which is like the same thing you did before, but okay.
You just take the back way, which is somehow worse. I guess.
I guess.
I don't know. Video game progression.
Yeah.
How often is it ever really applied into the story?
I think we should be good now. So yeah, for this session, I'm planning on finishing up Hollow Bastion and then and then trek through End of the World, and then the session after this, it's Super Boss's time and Hades Cup.
Yeah. You gonna try and do some minimal level grinding?
Yeah, a little bit.
Just make it so that you don't have a freaking Kurtzasa or Phantom fight that takes forever and a half.
Yeah.
With enough time, anything is possible, but sometimes you just don't want to do that.
Exactly. But, yeah, so Evo happened last weekend, besides Smash 4, which I don't really want to talk about that right now. It generally went pretty well, I would say. Especially DBZ, that was like easily one of my favorite things of the whole event.
Definitely enjoyed the meme that come in.
I already love somebody's already made an entire compilation of every Cell yell, and it's amazing.
What I liked actually was the official tier list for Evo.
Oh yes, I saw that one too. Where
everyone was B rank. Sonic Fox on the left side. On the right side was A tier.
Huh?
Goichi was S, and then double S was Sonic Fox on the left side.
It's that one, what do we call it? There was another really good one I saw afterward. Where I'm trying to, I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh god, why can't I remember? Oh yeah, it was people calculating the amount of time, because Bardock's level 3 was used so much time, of how much time in the tournament was used for it. I think if you combine it all together, it was 7 minutes worth of Bardock's level 3 was the top 8. Which is weird, because I never thought Bardock's level 3 was really that good. Didn't put out that much damage.
I guess it's more just, maybe just because Bardock himself is so much that
yeah. I mean, when I play Bardock, normally I'm using... When I'm playing Bardock, I normally am just using his Bionic Arm super into the Fireball, and then switching out for another character after that. But I guess that's less optimal.
That's why you weren't at top 8 of Evo.
That and money, you know.
That too. Doesn't help.
Yeah. And yes, that Goku Black comeback was freaking incredible. Oh my god.
Unfortunately, Kakami didn't make it higher, but...
Yeah.
He made his he left his mark.
Yeah. But yeah, it also apparently was the highest viewed event in EVO's history, in terms of live viewers.
Yeah, like what, almost? It was 250,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
Which is insane. Yeah. So, guaranteed it's coming back next year. No question about it.
Best investment that they ever put into Evo.
Yeah.
Clearly, like, the evidence is there.
Which also, it makes me interested because now I feel like a lot, after those kind of numbers and stuff like that, I think companies might be more willing to do traditional 2D fighting games with different licensed properties, because I think TBC showed it can be a good investment.
A strong IP does a lot to get people in, and then the mechanics keep you there.
Yeah. So.
I remember that there's like a big thing going on for a lot of people who follow the Def Jam series right now, and they're heavily teasing another game, which seems all like confirmed. But most people are looking at it as like, because they're like, oh, we don't have licenses to all these like rappers and all this stuff, and most people are like, the rappers are just the entry point. We got this game because of the Aki system, which is an amazing wrestling system. Like, people like the fighting system. That's why they're still playing the game.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing with fighters. You just have a legendary IP, put behind a good fighting system, and bam, you're gonna be playing that forever.
Mm-hmm. And then I think after this E3, not E3, this Evo, I think Nintendo is going to go full in on Melee at this point, is my prediction.
Even then, like, that's also what the start of Melee was. Like, you just have the crossover ball crossovers, and then you had enough of a system that people enjoyed to keep them playing.
Yep. But yeah, I think the biggest shock of all at Evo was freaking Tekken with Negan.
Yes.
Like, what?
I just watched Maximilian's reaction to that.
I think he was just more confused than anything else.
He was just giving a look while, like, you had Steve just yelling, Walking Dead. Kenny, I don't think I even heard. And Wooly just in the background. What? Why?
Just, like, again, I think I so relate to the one tweet that was put out, I think after TMNT was revealed for Injustice, of like, ever since Cloud got into Smash Brothers, we have just entered this parallel dimension where these fighting game crossovers just happen all the time.
No matter how nonsensical they may be.
Exactly.
Talk to Bell and get Kira, or Kiraga in this
Yeah.
case. No, it's not Kira.
No, it's, yeah, it's Aerith you gotta talk to.
Talk to Eris afterwards, and
yeah.
she gives you Kiraga.
So I think Bell gives you, I forget what the key bullet. The Rose. I know it's not. Rumbling Rose is the one in 2.
Or something else. It's something Rose.
Divine Rose. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I forget what's the stats of this one in Final Mix. Let me check. Ooh.
Strong strength at the very least.
Wow, that is a big upgrade. That's a good like 4 points of strength. Yeah, equipping that. Because I do not remember this Keyblade being that strong in the original.
Did it take all what Oblivion lost?
Yeah. God, Oblivion got nerfed hard.
Yeah. This makes me think of like that. Oh.
Is it fun? Hello?
Sorry, I had to do some yelling outside my door and didn't.
Oh, okay. I was worrying the stream died there for a second. I was like, oh god, not again.
No. I still keep remembering the picture of, I think it was Kaiser Neku put it out, of like upcoming Dragon Ball FighterZ nerfs, and it just shows Cell after he got blasted by Gohan back in Cell Saga, and it's just like, that'll be an unfortunate day when and if that happens.
Well, I feel like Cell is this game's Johnny from Guilty Gear, where for some reason, just in Guilty Gear, Johnny just kept getting buffed and buffed and buffed, despite him already being, like, amazing in the game. Yeah, okay, I knew this was coming up. Smash Direct on Wednesday. I think we're gonna get one Echo Fighter and one newcomer in terms of character-wise. I think that's it.
A lot of updates with how the
Yeah.
Again, like I said when we were watching Evo, I'm guessing it's gonna be like the top 50 thing with Wii U version, but scaled down and more personalized for the Ultimate.
No, we are not gonna get 2 to 3 new fighters announced unless 2 of those are like Echo fighters. No way now.
If we're talking like further DLC, maybe.
No.
Sure as hell not anytime soon.
Yeah.
Realistically, Phoenix Wright would be a bad choice.
I would love for him to get in, but I just don't see it happening. I think, again, if we're gonna get any more third parties for Smash, my top 3 predictions are Crash, Gino, or Simon Belmont. I think are the 3 most likely at this point.
I'm like kind of ruined because I was recently watching a Let's Play of God Hand, so anytime people start saying Gino, I think they're about to say Gene. I'm like, let's try to get Gene into Marvel first. It's actually kind of depressing because Gene would be amazing in Marvel. Built for a fighting game moves with it.
Meanwhile, Azura was also that, and guess who's not in Infinite? Yeah, and they're out.
Major. Yeah, it was just like, they're coming out tomorrow, so people should be playing. It's like, okay, G's basically Q. Those people are happy now.
Though I love, he has a taunt, apparently, that, if you successfully get it off, it takes out half their health, but it's like a full 5-second long taunt.
You know people are gonna try workshopping that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
People are gonna be in the lab just to see, is this possible? And if it is, people are gonna shoot for that.
Yep.
I feel like that'd probably be the equivalent of 16 suicide.
Yeah, which I am surprised no one ended up getting a situation for it during Evo.
They had a moment, I forget who it was, but there was a moment.
Yeah. Yeah, they do need to pour Azura's Wrath to PC. I'm surprised they haven't done that, honestly.
Considering how relatively smooth
Yeah.
Make sure all the reactions remain well timed.
Yep. Thoughts on the PQ2 trailer? I mean, it's a thing.
All I know is that a lot of people got hype over the P3 female protagonist being in there, but
yeah.
Anything else, it doesn't mean anything to me because I still need to play all the games.
Yeah. You having a fun time, Goofy? Alright. Ooh, blue trendy again. Oh, that's a big item chest, and it's like enveloping all of Donald.
Good, that chest would be more useful.
Okay, Mega Elixir, it's gonna be more useful than Donald. Yes, I'm taking this.
I wonder if all of those like Disney Park attraction things are going to be the trinities of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's replacing like limits or stuff like that. I don't know really what their role is in 3 yet.
Because Shotlux is more or less sort of breaking the Keyblades and doing the lingering will shit. But
yeah.
Yeah, those are like the limit of fun. Interesting progression. Star Wars Trinity should beat them interacting with the environment. Sparring Trinity limit with
Yeah.
And you have Kingdom Hearts 2, they're all personalized limits, still Trinity limits, and frankly, Sora obviously is often better. And then we come into Kingdom Hearts 3 where it's just like, hey, Disney.
Disney!
Do you know Disney's a part of this IP?
Really? It's not like Donald and Goofy are with me.
That kind of wishes.
Those are Warner Brothers characters, right?
One of the weirdest things about the color change that they came about with the soldiers and air soldiers and how drastically different the color scheme was.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you kind of forget that they are the same subclass of enemy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're soldier and air soldier.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference, one of them is rocking air goggles and therefore is cooler, but I mean, hell, even with the fat bodies or large bodies, you still see the soldier base.
Yep. I am gonna try and fight as many as we can before the battle because I am noticing definitely now I'm starting to feel a little underleveled. Because everything in the game ramps up in difficulty after you fight Riku. Yeah.
But even then, like, enemy mobs are pretty large now.
Yeah. That's not even talking about the stuff we're gonna be fighting at the end of the world. Ugh, that final room. That final room, I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah, especially when... Man, crowd mode general is already rough enough.
Yeah.
Don't think I've seen that level 1 yet.
Heal.
I think the only thing I watched of Johnny's from the Kingdom Hearts stuff was the Ursula because of how expensive it was.
Force. Heal. Force.
And again, it's infamous. He only keeps with the fact that I follow you.
Yeah.
Because of the Yoko scenes that I saw.
Well, it's infamous in his community now, I can say that.
Branches out. Connection via the internet.
Ah! It just keeps coming!
Patrick goes for the ultimate weapon, that is going to be off screen.
Oh yeah, no, I am not having you guys sit through that. And that's a maybe. I feel like probably not, I'll just move on to 2 by that point.
Yeah.
Because we gotta get these games done before, you know, 3 comes out, or at least as many as we can. I don't want to be sitting on Kingdom Hearts 1 forever just trying to get Ultimate Keyblade and then immediately go to 2.
Yeah. You'll probably not have me for most of the later this month if I get the job I'm going for.
Oh.
I'm going to be working night shifts.
Oh, trust me, I do not plan on streaming a whole lot this month because I'm going to be kind of in and out a lot, and I'm moving into college again starting this month.
Same here.
So,
I'm moving into college, but college.
Yeah, well, I'm moving into my new apartment, so. Once I get that set up, though. Yeah, and especially since I know I'm gonna have that apartment for my next 2 years of college, and I don't have to move my stuff afterwards. Oh, I can't wait. We'll actually have a proper setup, and not a tiny, tiny, tiny dorm. I'll actually have room. Yes!
Take that damage, Dodo. Maybe make you...
You're already taking enough of it as is.
This is kind of unfortunate. Like lower, not so much lower runs, but like less damage runs.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want to be taking damage in the first place.
Oh yeah, No, trust me, I'm gonna definitely be busting out Tinkerbell once we get to Behemoth in a bit.
Weird, like, Behemoth was never an issue for me until I started doing the Olympus Cups.
Yeah.
Like, I remember the first try against him was like nothing as a kid, and then when I got to this Coliseum, it was like, oh, this is a bit harder.
Yeah. Okay. For Goofy, now we gotta just wait for him to get like 3 more MP, and then he can finally put on second chance.
Yeah.
For Sora, is there anything I can give him right now? Combo Blast, Strike Rate, Sliding Dash.
Hold on, did I do that last room without Tinkerbell? I honestly forget. I remember I beat my head against that a couple hundred times. Well, not a couple hundred, but enough times to get annoying back. I was playing through the collection.
Yeah.
I think I forgot the Tinkerbell somehow. I used her at all the important times except for one of the most important.
Isn't that usually how those kind of things go down?
Oh man, that was hard. Oh wait, I forgot something.
Or you forget to equip your new gear right after you get it and only realize that after a really hard fight or stuff like that.
Or like the ultimate of like a lot of party-based RPGs. It's like, oh, my party came out of a fight with low HP and I forgot to do all my healing.
Yep.
Shit. Remember I saw that once when someone was playing Chrono Trigger. They had just came back. They just got kicked out of the well, not the future, but the Magic era.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in those fights where you're fighting the it's not the Golem Overlord, but it's like that sprite equivalent. And
Yeah.
you're essentially gonna lose that match unless you're super prepared for it.
Oh.
And like, he came back and you get kicked out into the PS4 era. And it's like, okay, well, let's go. Random like early game mobs find them, but they all have 1 HP and they just get wiped, and it's just like, oh no.
Oh.
It's like, I forgot what I was playing. It's kind of like benefit right there, because right after you lose, you just have like a cutscene.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think it was the Overlord, because you get counter weapons. I think it was when you fight lava, stuff happens.
Ah.
It was that when it happened. So I remember, cause like I was thinking, it's like, no wait, the Overlord isn't there because you get freaking arrested after that. Then you have to play somewhat Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
I love how anytime I want to talk about any, now you're playing a stealth game, I always say Metal Gear Solid, even though very few games actually play like that when they do it.
Yeah.
Like the only maybe comparison is like Heroes 2 when you get to that island.
You see, whenever I think of that, I strangely think of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on GameCube, because whenever you gotta avoid the prefects or stuff like that, it just suddenly becomes Metal Gear Solid as you're trying to avoid them. Like with the top-down view and everything.
Yeah. I think I played Harry Potter 2 on Cube, but it played very different.
Okay, the one on GameCube is pretty much a Zelda clone.
Okay, yeah. That's like one of the most interesting things. I remember that, especially with the early Harry Potter games, like every system was a different game.
Yeah.
Clearly all done by different studios, because I remember the GBA game on GB, Game Boy Color, I think.
Yeah.
Like, that was a pretty standard RPG type thing. GameCube is like what you said. And then PC was more just third-person action type thing. Well, third-person action platformer. Definitely a lot more of the puzzle solving to the environment. So I guess it's kind of Zelda clone, but it just wasn't a top-down view.
Yeah.
I mostly remember the first 3 of those games. I remember the third one was a bit weird because it essentially had chapter select, but you'd have to reset the progress exactly at that checkpoint. So it wasn't just go back, complete one thing, and do it again. It's like, no, I think you have to. It was mostly, actually, no, you did save progress, but the problem was when you needed to get enough currency to buy things, because you were stuck at the currency you were at then. That's when it was the issue.
Oh.
So that was the worst with collectibles. I don't think I ever finished it because I was like, I don't care for this.
Yep. Okay, just getting a few little grinding bits out before we go fight Behemoth. Because now we're at the end game point, so what we picked at the beginning, the midnight route, is pretty much now taking into effect. So I'm earning experience way more than normal from this point on in the game.
Also, I should probably warn since you're in the hall here, beware of when the invisible soldiers show up, because man, they will mess you up.
Oh yeah.
Like if you beeline right for Behemoth, it's not that bad. But if you want to grab Oblivion and the Dalmatian, you guys suck.
Yeah.
Definitely want to. I think it's stop is their biggest issue. Basically, yeah, it makes sense when you beat fast opponents, just slow them down.
Yep.
You're basically fighting quick man.
Pretty much.
With that flash stopper.
Yeah. Huh? I forget what's the one from Mega Man 4 that has the same thing but you can shoot?
Bright Stopper.
Bright Stopper. I tend to like that one, I think a little bit.
Yeah, the Bright, I think it's Bright Flash or something like that. I know it's Bright Man. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's better because you can actually fight after you use it.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
And it doesn't constantly waste your weapon energy. It's just bam, and then you have it for like
A few seconds. Yeah.
Maybe not. I think it's more 10 seconds. I'm mostly remembering. I have to compare my knowledge of when I'd use it during some levels, especially Drill Man's, and when you use it to abuse the hell out of Pharaoh Man.
Yeah. So right up here is where they. Yeah.
Spawn, yeah.
Right up here is pretty much where they were playing the Storkari up here, and right by here you also get Oblivion, which unfortunately in Final Mix is not that good, because they nerfed the hell out of it.
I'm gonna bring up its original stats so we can describe it to people.
Okay, so yeah, in Final Mix, its stats are 11 strength base, so it would turn mine into 37 instead of 39 right now, and it goes down by 1 MP, so it's not really worth it in this version of the game, unfortunately.
Really seeing.
Oh, it did.
Okay. Its actual base strength was the same and the MP, but the difference was that it had twice a critical bonus.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it was much better, because you'd be hitting those critical hits so much more often that you'd be just doing so much more average damage.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and I guess we picked up a defender along the way, so got that for Goofy now.
No, it wasn't that. It was wrong. Juan or Donald. Never do that.
Yeah.
Normal soldiers, that's fine. The fact that they're almost universally invincible when they teleport, and they teleport all the time.
Yeah.
Actually, when I think about it, like, most of their actions have invincibility framework. That's what makes it annoying. So you can't even usually stop them when they start casting, especially if it's a thunder spell, because they do it for like 10 seconds?
Yeah, something ridiculous like that.
Speaking of the devil.
Ah! And of course, Donald is down here dead.
His natural state.
Yep. And with even with still all of that health, Goofy dies in like 2 hits.
Yeah. Well, it's like the it's like a Chansey from Pokemon. Like it has great special defense.
But you give it 1 pound and then it just instantly dies.
Yeah. You get one good dynamic punch, you know, if it ever hits, and it just drops.
Yep.
And Chuck had a really good idea of making sure he taught Mind Reader to his Poliwrath, because he was never going to hit with dynamic punch otherwise.
Yeah. And yeah, Oblivion is way better in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, because it pretty much retains its stats there.
Yeah. Well, it's Kingdom Hearts 2 equivalent, since everything has about half damage output in that game.
Yeah.
It's more on a scale of 1 to 7. Or, yeah, because the highest attack is Fenrir with 7.
Yeah.
And I think 7 or 8 MP for maybe I don't know. All I know, like, ultimate weapon is the ultimate balance and everything. It comes with MP Estera, so it's great for a lot of things.
Yeah, and pretty much required to beat Lingering Well.
It doesn't hurt.
Especially considering that is probably still most likely the hardest boss in the series.
The hardest fair boss.
Yeah.
If you look at base Birth by Sleep secret boss.
Oh, F that.
Very poorly designed.
That one's just bad because of bad design, yeah.
Both of them, like, Vanitas is a bit more lenient just because he's not as aggressive and you have a larger place to fight him.
Yeah.
But like, Mysterious Figure / the Unknown is just it's so overbearing. The fact that you spend half the fight trying to either get lucky on your move rotations and also making sure that you get clean hits off screen, like it's almost entirely random.
Yeah.
Especially if you're playing Terra, in which you have an unreliable dodge.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons Terra is just not fun in Final Mix. Just trying to do all the super bosses with him is like nigh impossible.
Still think I remember a YouTuber below who's a very Kingdom Hearts focused channel. Like he did like big old kind of almost Birth by Sleep the movie type thing. With like more engaging gameplay. And that included doing Mysterious Figure as Terra because he had kind of somewhat canon placement for when everyone would fight him. And he did that fight with God, it was like the non-optimal abilities, like no Thunder Surge. That was the big thing.
Oh, ew, ew, ew.
And I think he honestly he was somewhat crippled because he put he hacked it in a non-available ability that he never used. It was more just there for cinematic flair. Because that was mostly what he was going for. And you know, you play a game enough, you know how to do it. But even then, he was like, Mysterious Figure is not fun as Terra.
Ace Archer.
And if someone is really good at the game, you know for a fact that if they say something's not great, then it's not great.
Ace Archer. KHBB bosses in a nutshell never stop rolling unless you're Terra, then you don't even get out of bed. Yep. Yeah.
Oh god, I remember someone who was going through all the Mysterious Figure fights with just all the trio. And he got like the worst rotation of attacks. Because I think he got Countdown to Doom just in a row.
Oh.
He got like, the fight was like 30 seconds because he just kept getting hit by it over and over and over. And it came to the point in which he couldn't reset the timer, so he just died.
My god.
It's like the ultimate worst RNG outside of a normal fight with a Mysterious Figure.
Yeah.
Hey, we're the popular characters from some of the more recent
We'll never
Final
forget each
Fantasy.
other.
At the
Bot's
time.
not here because he gets to be by himself.
Yeah. It's still weird to me we haven't seen anything Final Fantasy for 3 whatsoever.
What's that supposed to mean?
Anything. Like, I guess it's kind of fair. I mean, I'll be glad to be surprised at what they show us, but Did they at least show something from the trailers for Kingdom Hearts 2?
Sora.
I mean, I am glad that they're focusing a lot more on Disney kind of this time, but man, it's like the Final Fantasy part is just being absorbed by the normal KH story at this point.
Yeah.
So, like I said in the Johnny stream, I will be totally okay with all this time travel nonsense if they just use it eventually as a point just to throw in Chrono Trigger for the hell of it. Come on, we got World's End with you. It's not the realm out of possibility.
Was Chrono Trigger a Nomura project?
I don't know if it was a Nomura project or not. I know character designs was Toriyama.
So if so, then it's definitely harder to do? Because I don't think we have any Final Fantasy character that wasn't designed by Nomura. Because I think that was like his mantra for the series is, I don't want to be changing other people's characters. I'm gonna stick with what's under
Well,
my
did he design Squall?
I assume so. Like, I know Setzer was his design, which is why he showed up in 2 for that small bit.
Alright. Heading to the gummy ship to quickly go to the library.
Yeah, and
to get the best spell in the game!
it's a new tournament, it's a bit of a drag.
I don't think I've ever actually completed the Hades Cup before in Final Mix, so that's gonna be a fun time!
We'll get to see some interesting color schemes for the behemoth.
Yeah.
Oh, did you not save at the library?
Yeah, I don't think for the second time, because it's really weird how it handles this kind of thing.
It treats it like a whole new world, so all the save points get erased.
Yeah. Even though the world itself is the exact same.
I think it even happens in Kingdom Hearts 2 after you do the Battle of the Thousand Heartless, where you have to go back
I
to
think
the,
it also
Crystalline Caverns
I
to-
think it also does that for Twilight Town too, in 2.
Yeah, I think that's a bit more reason. I mean,
No, actually, because it just gets locked off for a while until you're about to go to the end of the world, and then it like resets.
oh, you mean the world
Like
end
the-
of it was?
Yeah.
I mean,
The-
it's essentially the end of the world.
It might as well be basically the same place.
Yeah, it has a better aesthetic.
Yeah.
Because it has an aesthetic. End of the world has to go for a bit of nothing. You missed the library.
Oh wait, was it the other way?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Okay, yeah, I think it's left up here, yeah.
Straightforward, which is climbing the tower.
There we go. Yeah,
It's gonna
Arif,
be
where
more
are you?
useful than not at all in this series.
Alright. So yeah, it doesn't really tell you this, but you gotta talk to Arif 3 times in order to get the Kiraga.
That's some of the most annoying things when you have to talk to characters multiple
She also gives you a lot of Ansem reports.
Well, it's just like all the ones you don't have because, oh, Maleficent stored them all here.
Yeah.
She was doing her research.
Yay! Okay, so it's only... Okay, so they've made it so the Ansem report counts for one of the 3 in Final Mix. Okay. So, Lazara, Thundarga, Kiraga, Grovi, Stomp.
Bye, Eris. Your voice actress's performance is gonna go downhill a lot in this.
Oh, yeah!
Because
Okay.
I really wanted to go monotone for Final Fantasy for some reason.
Yeah. Alright.
Except for Squall somehow, because I guess his actor got more comfortable VAing.
Yeah. So, time to head off to the end of the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, someone off in the chat.
Nah.
Oh, Discord is actively refusing to let Alex in.
Wait, what? It's not letting him in?
Or if it is, it's not doing a good job for him. Also, fucking Kaylin in the online bar. Eris, who literally gives a fuck?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Eris is the official localization, whereas...
Hey, there we go.
Hey! Yeah, Alex, you really didn't miss anything. We just cleaned up on Hollow Bastion, beat the behemoth, and now we're heading to the end of the world, so...
Ah, yes, of course. I too love the apocalypse.
Yes, it's just what I always wanted to do on a Monday night.
Yes, we're going to the Shadow Well.
Pretty much!
Except here, people actually die to get...
Question mark? But it's Kingdom Hearts, no one dies.
Yeah. No one dies and stays dead.
Yeah.
What you should say is that people die all the time. They just always come back.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing it, in which case you get forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm actually thinking about it, I'm kind of looking forward to the boss fights of Kingdom Hearts 3, just to see how so many of the organization fights are remixed.
Oh, yeah.
And
And
I want
especially...
the theme songs too. Oh god, I'm so excited for Shimamura's retakes on some of this stuff. Because Dream Drop Distance, some of the best tracks were
Those
the
worlds will be
reimaginings
restored
of
if we
old
beat
boss
Ansem,
themes.
right?
Yeah. But I can't wait for... I want Kingdom Hearts 3 to do a total anime trope thing where the final boss like goes through all the different themes of the final bosses throughout the series kind of thing, like musically.
Just go Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Irvin says apparently someone is echoing.
Oh, yeah, that's just a little bit because of the setup I got right now, but oh well. Yeah. Don't worry about it too much.
You get to hear us twice, kind of.
Gotta.
So if you think you could ignore us, think again.
You're far wrong.
I'll return this. I promise.
Your mission is to focus more on Patrick. We make it difficult.
Exactly.
But
the Oath Keeper, I'll keep this promise despite the fact.
which is why I automatically de-equipped it for a rose someone gave me.
Yeah. That is exactly what we do.
Magic's nice, but I like to hit people really.
Invisibles! Here we go. Yeah, they design-wise, they are definitely one of my favorite Heartless, but god, they are annoying to fight.
A lot of the pure red Heartless have great design, especially because they get to go simple.
Especially, they don't really tend to use these a lot outside of the first few games, honestly. It's kind of a shame.
Yeah, they
appear in Chain of Memories, you get Neo Shadows there.
Yeah, but I mean,
they pretty much made most of the shadows you came across Emblem Heartless, but to be fair, that's kind of because of the story, but still kind of lame.
just because these guys always looked like way more of a menacing threat.
Yeah, they definitely used it a lot back in 3.5 due to the fact that they were essentially mini bosses a lot of the times.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess since we are here, your thoughts on the end of the world in Kingdom Hearts 1?
Yes. I mean, it's the end game, so there's really not much to say. I definitely like the world that ever was more than this place.
Yeah, I would agree.
It has more relevance.
But to be fair,
That's what it is.
I'm gonna say that's because, you know, in terms of visually appealing, this place is not.
Though I do like just the ominousness of, you know.
Yeah, no, it's great for a while, but I do feel like it kind of overstays its welcome in terms of the fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
Even the ominous feeling of world that never was even kind of stronger because an empty city is pretty.
Yeah, just where the hell did everyone go? But I also absolutely love the music.
For being the final area, it's fitting.
Yeah. Plus,
Especially because it makes you go through a bunch of the areas again.
Yeah, and it has the deep dive music, so I'm always a fan of that.
Yeah, dive into the heart.
Yeah.
You know, what I should have said when you said that is I should have been like, oh, you mean Behemoth, the world?
Yeah. Yeah.
Be right back, guys.
Speaking of Behemoth.
Like, what was their obsession with the boss?
I do not know, man, because there's like 3 in this world.
There's 3 in this world. You fight him for the first time as the final boss of Hollow Bastion.
There's one in Hades Cup.
In the Olympus Coliseum.
Yeah.
They just won't let it go. Plus, he has a bunch of redesigns too, because he has his original design. He has the design for the first fight in Hollow Bastion. You have this design for this area. And you get another redesign in the Olympus Coliseum.
And despite them using this boss so much, it like never appears for the rest of the series, which is even weirder.
We'll re-see guard armor a dozen times and a half, but
They are very weird with what they reuse and what they don't.
yeah. And like, I appreciate guard armor. It's a great design and a great boss fight, but like, enough play, guys.
Yeah.
Still think it was weird when they showed me, when they showed early trailers for Dream Drop.
Alright, I'm back.
And they had the Twilight Thorn from Kingdom Hearts 2 in like Twilight Town. I was like, what is even gonna happen here?
Yeah.
Of course, now it's just trailer only because it never appeared. You don't fight any nobodies outside of bosses.
Yeah.
So,
That was
wait,
mostly my
what were you talking about there, Stefan?
when the early, well, first we were ranting on about Behemoth, of course, but then I was talking about how in these early trailers for Dream Drop Distance, all about the infiltration because
Oh, they showed nobodies?
they showed Twilight Thorn being fought in the Twilight Town, not Twilight Town, in Traverse Town.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Sora was fighting that while Riku was fighting, I guess it was a dark side.
See, if they kind of put more of that kind of thing in Dream Drop, I feel like that would kind of be a cooler, like, parallel dynamic than what really happened.
Am I the only one that thinks Twilight Thorn actually looks a little cooler than Darkseid?
I kind of like the design of it more, too.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh wait, that's right, I have Omega Arts. I need to equip that.
It's kind of let down by the fact that it is the biggest introduction of quick time events, so most of the fight is you. Well, more like it's quick time events, or it's just you mashing triangles while waiting for a cutscene to come through. Which
Yeah.
is definitely the worst that Kingdom Hearts 2 had, which is here's a big cinematic, and it feels good to get those reaction commands, but for most all of them except I think Xemnas, you just mash triangle until it works.
Yeah, though the final mix bosses do a better job with it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. I would say actually, I think Roxas is one of the best ones in terms of that because it doesn't technically use the reaction command. You gotta find like which it's using the samurai gimmick thing where you gotta find the right one to end.
Yeah, that and Xemnas is where you have to get the right timing, click on the right button in order to do it.
Yeah.
Most other ones, it's just like, yep, just
Smash triangle and you're safe.
Yeah, just they're attacking you, mash triangle, and you'll probably get it.
Yeah.
you kind of needed to do that for Sayak's refight because the time to pick up his berserker weapons are minimal.
Oh yeah.
Kingdom Hearts is a perfect game.
You say immediately as I get whacked in the face.
It's fun to play, I'll say that.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely fun to play, and I honestly, now that we're at the end of KH1, we're obviously going to not, try to hide the fact that we're going to gush over Kingdom Hearts 2 the entire time.
Oh yeah, that one I'm looking forward to.
I won't get to gushing much because if I get the job I'm applying to, I'm going to be working a lot of night shifts after university classes.
Yeah, I don't know what the schedule will entirely be for 2 yet. It will definitely be once school has technically started up for me again because I'm moving in the either 21st or 24th of this month, so.
months.
It'll be a little bit till I start streaming again, but after that, I'm looking forward to it because I'll have pretty much a permanent setup for a while. I won't be like constantly experimenting with different setups and that kind of thing. It will just all be set and ready to go.
Meanwhile, we'll get to see whether I actually get to be there for most of them, like I was for this one. Surprisingly, I only missed one session of this.
Yeah.
That was just because the recording fucked up the day you were going to do it.
Yeah.
Was free. Oh, the death counter at this point should just be X.
I haven't died that many times.
I know, but you see, that's the mystery. No one knows what the actual number
It's a
is.
secret to everybody.
So 13 key
Oh, don't you start with that.
or Kai.
Okay, though admittingly, the HD remaster really makes the skybox apparent in this world. Like, look at how JPEGy the sky looks.
It's also not great in Birth by Sleep.
Oh yeah.
You can tell that was a handheld game.
Oh yeah.
I think one of the funniest things is the floor texture for an area in Radiant Garden, where you just see a stone just hard angle turn. It's just like, yeah, no.
Huh?
I mean, Urban, if you want to go back and watch all the sessions to count the deaths, be our guest.
Well, there's going to be a death count at the very end because this is Final Mix, so.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Though I don't know if it counts Olympus Coliseum deaths or not.
Yeah, probably. Since it's not a game over, it probably doesn't count.
Hurricane Blast.
Yeah, what is this hurricane? I don't think I've ever seen this move before.
That's most certainly a Final Mix ability.
From an aerial combo extreme enemy blow with any blow. Ooh.
Aerial
Interesting.
combos.
I think I know actually what move that's talking about. Let me equip that for right now. Because I think that sword does like a multi-spin thing at the very end of his combos, almost KH2 like.
So what you're saying is that Sora will do a forward aerial.
Pretty much. Yeah, there you go. See? He's pretty much doing an aerial version of Link's spin attack.
My thing would be the skill Tempest from Tales of Symphonia. Because he totally does like a whole spin over the enemy.
Yeah.
Like that.
That makes me actually. That's actually Mega Man Zero's aerial. I don't know about fighting games, but sure as hell his stuff in the PlayStation games.
Yeah.
Alright, so Sora for Smash when?
Disney
The thing.
can be partnered with,
Yeah, if Disney wants to, that's a big thing for it.
because I think all the Kingdom Hearts characters is under a Disney license. So
Yeah. Honestly,
Isn't under a Disney license anymore.
I mean, less clear.
I mean, if we were to get another Square Enix character, hi Behemoth. But if we're to get another Square Enix character, I honestly think we're gonna get Geno next. Judging by how Sakurai is treating this Smash Brothers, I think I'm serious, honestly, because Sakurai's been talking about a lot of
Sorry, I was laughing at what Ace said.
Oh, what do you say?
He said Tales of Symphonia. You mean block?
Oh God.
Because every goddamn puzzle is a
I-
block puzzle.
That was the game that made me hate block puzzles for the rest of my life. It's just a great game, but why are there so many block puzzles?
Yeah, it's like, man, this game is great, but why do I have to push a block every goddamn dungeon?
I think in like the Tales of Symphonia like roleplay community or something like that. There was just this ongoing joke that every Tales of character was just horrified of boxes by the end of it.
I know some characters in Nier were that game. I mean, hell, it's a Zelda throwback dungeon with all blocks with different properties. And I mean actually a Zelda throwback to the character who like went in to get a mask. He gets the mask and he straight up does a Zelda. They even have their totally copyright free non-infringing sound effects for it. I think most people's reaction when they get that is just like, fuck off. Like, really?
Strike me down all you want, but I'll become more powerful than you can imagine.
Because you'll remember attention gives strength. Yes. I got Kingdom Hearts. I was thinking Pokemon because I've been watching a lot of the Pulse White gaming stuff and learning about competitive scenes history. It's always fascinating to see how that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This is always interesting.
I mean, I just love listening to like competitive stuff in general when it comes to games like that, because it's just like ridiculous to hear all of the
Huh?
Well, even I think about it like whenever the Jay Witz would talk about Pokemon trading card games and like a lot of the ways that things would be used, it was always fascinating to hear about it.
Oh yeah.
Especially
like,
since
I don't even care for trading card games, but it's still fascinating to hear that kind of stuff.
well, especially for the Pokemon trading card game, because I know so many people that collected the cards that had absolutely no idea how the game was played.
Yep.
Yeah, that was me.
Huh?
I think I knew
Because I was a Yu-Gi-Oh kid.
Yeah, I was a Yu-Gi-Oh kid as well. Huh?
The Yu-Gi-Oh series would naturally defer to the trading card game because that's what Konami capitalized on.
Yep.
Whereas
Even
with Pokemon,
though-
it's usually the video game, so most people would naturally tie it to that rather than the card game.
Yeah.
Even though when they first started making the show based off of the manga, they hadn't made the card game yet, so it had it did not play like the game at all.
Yeah.
Well, the actual problem wasn't so much that the card game exists. It wasn't because the card game didn't exist, because they kind of did both at the same time. The problem is that because they had to adapt the stories from the manga, that was before the card game existed, so they had to go off of the script that was the original manga.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it plays out more like D&D with cards, because it's all like logic stuff, like, oh yeah, of course if you destroy the moon, then you can mess up the ocean. Oh, of course if I burn down the forest, it will destroy all these bugs. Like, yeah, it worked on logic, but that doesn't apply to your standard trading card game, which is why everyone who got in with the anime and does the card game were like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
This isn't how that. If only Jason was here, he'd mention how betrayed he felt when the anime lied to him about what a specific card did for him. I believe it was Card of Sanctity.
For me, the one I will always remember is that it was for the movie, because they had I think it was, so.
Yeah, they did make Attack the Moon as an actual card.
No, because it was the new Dark Edition that they had for the movie thing. They had like a thing where like it could disable trap cards, but that's only in the movie. The actual card does not do that at all. And I was like, come on! That would actually make the card really useful.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, in the show, the card makes it so both of them can draw until they have 6 cards.
Mm-hmm.
But in the actual game, the card does something stupid like, oh, you can remove from play a couple of cards and then draw a card or some stupid crap like that. It's really weird.
I don't think it's Card of Sanctity, but I know exactly which one you're talking about because they use it all the damn time at Battle City arc onward.
Yeah.
It's not Graceful Charity because that's the one where you draw.
I'm pretty sure it was Card of Sanctity.
Well, I think Graceful Charity is the one that lets you draw a 6.
Yeah, no, Graceful Charity is you draw 3 cards too.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was Card of Sanctity.
Okay. I'm willing to admit my memory isn't great, especially since my most recent stuff is from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge.
Yeah.
But yeah, the anime card, each player draws until they have 6 cards. And then the actual card, banish all of their cards you control in your game. Draw until you have 2 cards.
That's pretty different.
Okay. Jason was very upset when he got the card.
I've been lied to.
It did not do anything related to what it said it did, and honestly, that card kind of sucks.
You made me waste all my money with all these lies.
Oh yeah, I forgot you go through little areas that are.
Yeah. Though if you
based
seal
off
the
world.
keyhole, you actually can technically skip it, but you are missing out on free experience. And by endgame, especially since I picked the midnight route, I definitely want to take advantage of that.
It's definitely much more interesting when I was going back and reading the manga for Yu-Gi-Oh! And just seeing, just without the guise of the trading card game, which is how much more interesting and personal a lot of those fights were.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's way more interesting when you got to see how the actual story was structured before Konami and Shonen Jump came in and said, hey, this has got to be all about the trading card game. And the author was like, that was like a one-off thing. I don't
Oh no. Now my thing is a marketing
Now
tool.
if I wanna make money, I have to make it like this.
Yeah. Well, he had it rough because he had to also do all the art trading card game on top of his Shonen Jump deadlines.
Oh, ooh. Ooh.
It even got to the point where he had, it wasn't a stroke, but it was like something of that equivalent that got him into the hospital. And Shonen Jump just said, alright, you got 6 months until you have to match back up to your deadline. And it's just like, Jesus fuck. Yeah, I think they had to fake his health in order so he could get out early to get back to work. Like, the manga industry is not kind.
No.
No, we did not fight Sephiroth, I believe.
No, I haven't done any of the super bosses yet. I'm just planning to get to the end of the world, maybe start the super bosses tonight, maybe do Hades Cup, and then next session will probably pretty much be dedicated to all the super bosses. And then we fight Ansem and then finish the game.
The one we fight.
Yeah, so all the super bosses include Kirkitza, the Phantom, Ice Titan, Sephiroth, and then the Unknown.
See ya.
So do you want to look at that death count before or after you fight the super bosses?
Ooh, that's a good point. You know, maybe in my own time before we do the super bosses, since we're probably going to be taking a week off because, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming Wednesday or not because I'm heading out to New York Thursday, so that's a maybe on that. But probably the Monday after, I can probably just quickly beat Anthem, do a separate save and just see what the death tally is before we do the super bosses.
Yeah, because I'd be curious to see what the death count is before we fight the super bosses.
And then what it is
More than likely,
after.
after we fight the super bosses, it's going to be a lot worse.
Oh, yeah. Especially because I haven't beaten Final Mix before. I have not fought the Unknown before, so... Oh boy!
I'm pretty sure, like, honestly, you've done a pretty good job, all things considered.
Yeah. It's mainly the beginning of the game that gave us the most trouble. But then again, that's kind of Kingdom Hearts 1 in general. The beginning of the game's pretty hard, but by the time you get to the end, it's cakewalk.
Definitely a lot of action games where once once you start out and you don't have access ability to movement control, you just get really
Yeah.
caught up in the enemies. I mean, the mere fact that you have to wait a while to get your dodge roll can really mess up your momentum.
And then they all turn into sniper wilds.
Oh god, F that. Yeah, and you know what? Final Mixed Proud Mode would do that.
If they actually, like, if they remix enemy,
I'm honestly surprised they didn't.
I know.
With all the extra difficulty stuff they added, that was the one thing they didn't do.
Unless they would add new kinds of encounters to replace other ones that have been just updated. Like if this was a platinum game, then we'd be getting a whole new mob showing up when you get to the hard difficulty.
Yeah. Or, you know, if it be like Bayonetta, they just plaster Grace and Glory all over the damn place.
Like, even I'm remembering, like, Revengeance, like, on Revengeance difficulty, you start out, and I think there's an Irving just right there.
Yeah.
And it's just like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sephiroth bricked that randomizing on. I mean, if you're good enough, you probably could do it, but having to go that long with no reflect or no heal, like, no.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It's like you just you boot up the game, it just puts you in the final boss. JoJo
How
is
quiet are we?
yeah. JoJo's saying apparently me and Stefan are quiet.
Okay, I can fix that real quick for you.
Oh, that's awesome.
What?
No, the bandit being a bit of his defend block still being active, even though.
Oh yeah. Rip.
Okay, that should be better.
That's certainly louder. I can say that.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
It's nothing bad though.
Let me just make sure.
I mean, we've seen bad.
Don't remind me. Okay. Alrighty. Ugh. Yeah, okay, so we got Agrabah, and then I don't think it does one to Atlantica. I don't think so, at least.
Thank God.
So I think after this is Monstro, Halloween Town, Neverland, and then Hollow Bastion. And then we are done with the revisits.
Yeah, I think it goes pretty quickly.
Whoa! Goofy just did a little dance there. What was that about?
Do a little dance.
Like, watch him in a sec.
Yeah,
Oh, I saw it.
Goofy, we haven't made any references to the Goofy movies yet. Can't break a move.
I think we talked about it.
King
Oh
of
no,
Street.
it does do Atlantica F!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Rip. Apparently you should have skipped Atlantica.
Well, no, we would have been forced to do this one regardless then. Because it's if you seal the keyhole, then you don't have to do the world.
Oh. Wait, but you sealed the keyhole. Tarzan.
No, if you seal it, then you can just step to like the left or right.
Oh,
and
right.
roll.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I want the extra experience, so...
Shut up, ignore me. I'm smart, I swear.
Kingdom Hearts is a good game.
Kingdom Hearts is perfect.
Yeah, those aqua tanks are always so annoying in Chain of Memories, especially because they just float super high up with high level cards.
I just played Chain of Memories recently, and yeah, they suck.
They're the worst when I'm trying to grind for enemy cards.
Yeah.
God, enemy cards in general, that is so annoying to farm out.
That's why I like Riku's campaign, because you don't have to deal with them.
Also, I still need to get like that Joker card.
Yeah.
One that's just, because that's the only one I haven't picked up to get the completion bonus or get the completion achievement. So I'm just staring at it, just like.
Wait,
asshole.
there's a Joker card?
There's essentially a world card that can just fill any role, and it is a Joker.
Oh.
But it's also like has the lowest drop rate on the hardest difficulty, which is what I went right off on because why not? Unfortunately, it doesn't scale down achievement stuff in the PlayStation 3 version, so I'd have to do a normal mode playthrough anyway. But I'm at a point where like I've already collected literally everything else except for this card, so just the whole terrible grind of trying to get the lowest drop rate in the game.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah. I honestly forget what the design looks like for the Joker card.
I think it's just it's like a checkerboard card with, RGB on it.
Yeah,
No, RG G on it.
And I'm pretty sure in the story, the end of the world is just the place where like all the fragmented worlds have kind of gathered.
Yeah, pretty much the remains of any world lost to the darkness, which is kind of weird considering right now we saved all these worlds, so why are we getting flashbacks to all of them, like story-wise?
Well, this specific area in the world succumbed to darkness.
Yeah. So
that random pit in the middle of Atlantica succumbed to darkness.
Yes.
rip that pit, man.
That literal in-between area you pass through to get to important stuff. Yeah, that was darkness.
Yeah, it's like you go in there and suddenly it's just pitch black. And you're just like, oh.
Okay, Arena. Okay, I can understand that, but
where you fought Sabor at the final, okay. Where the pot centipede is, yep, fair.
the literal entrance to Wonderland. Okay, fine.
Where you fought guard armor, yeah, okay. Like,
Sure.
there's some places where it works and some others where it's just like, yeah, this is an expansive enough area that it'll work.
Yeah.
I think enemies only spawn if you go into, like, the side room where the Yellow Trinity was.
Don't care enough.
I do like how Winnie the Pooh's world is the safe zone.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
according to our stream, Winnie the Pooh is not the safe world.
He's
Well,
giving you a
disguises
false sense
himself.
of. He's giving you a false sense of security.
Pooh's not here, therefore it's safe.
Yes. This is actually that's actually Rabbit's safe world.
Just love how you get a bunch of purple, then you get green, it's like, what is this? It's like, oh, it's a safe place. And then you walk out and it's like, oh, look, and then, no.
Now there's fire. By the way, oh no, wait, we're not to the boss yet. We got this room. I forgot about this one.
Just, like, interesting, but really forgettable.
It's the weird thing where I feel like he had something going with... He had something planned for this room, and then he forgot about it, I feel.
Or it was just dropped because other, like, I don't know.
Something tells me that this was supposed to be originally in Hollow Bastion, but they cut it last minute.
It definitely uses some of the same structure.
Maybe this was gonna be like the original place you had to go to get to the end of the world or something.
Yeah.
or like Hollow Bastion is directly connected to the end of the world or something.
Yeah.
Would make sense.
Yeah, especially this machine right here. Because this is like the machine that they say is creating Heartless or that kind of thing.
Hell, it looks like something right out of the final boss with Zenith too.
Yeah! But they don't really explain it, it's just kind of here. Out of all things in Kingdom Hearts...
Yeah, no, it's like they got all the way here, and then the writers just decided, okay, let's just throw a bunch of weird-ass shit in the end here, so if we get a sequel, we can do more.
The ironic part is that, despite all the sequels, we never really have an explanation of this room.
Yeah, the closest you get is the visual similarities to some of the Organization 13 stuff, but...
It's okay, guys. Remember, Nomura said everything will be explained in Kingdom Hearts 3.
That's concerning.
That's
I'm
why
worried.
it's taken 10 years.
Also, like those weird, like, abstract lore drops that they give you, especially like at the start of 2 when you go to Yen Sid and read the book, it's like, they feel like they should be important, but they aren't.
Yeah.
And now
Especially
a literal
'cause
portal to hell.
Yeah, and especially because most people who, like, when they were streaming too, they'd be like, do I need to read this? And everyone's just like, no.
No way, I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah. Just to get a chance to go and save and get a check.
Yeah, it's... Blue is the one to advance, yeah.
Yeah, the one that doesn't have a portal anymore.
Yeah.
Now it's just a hole.
Oh, right, right. By the way, I love this boss fight.
Yes.
And the one in Dream Drop Distance is so disappointing.
Yeah.
But I love for Final Mix they actually play Fly on Baldwin Mountain, which I love.
Yes. Welcome to hell.
What are you talking about? They played it in the original.
I don't think they did. I think it was just the boss theme in the original.
No, I'm pretty sure I recall it playing in the original. It probably wasn't as great a version, but again, I don't think the music was remixed in this game, so I think it was still Night on Bald Mountain.
Can anybody confirm that for us on the original Kingdom Hearts if it played?
See if the
Because I don't remember it doing that, but...
I mean, I guess we can just look up a video.
yeah. Themes, Kingdom Hearts, battle theme, A Night on Bear Mountain.
Huh.
Bear instead of balls, but that's probably because it's a Nomura, not Nomura, Shimamura remix, but a fairly loyal one at that.
By the way, he has yellow eyes, so he's totally a Nort, right?
Oh shit.
The devil
He's
himself
even
is a Nort.
Satan.
I bet Xehanort looked at it and was like, this would be a good darkness vessel, but he's just too big.
And he kind of has his feet cemented in this mountain. Not really gonna help me much there.
It'd be like someone going to the Shadow Colossus and it's like, oh yeah, I want to be Madness. It's like, he's kind of stuck in the ground.
Yeah.
It's okay. When I got here, I wouldn't have known what this was if it weren't for the fact that I've become much more knowledgeable about Disney stuff over the years.
Oh, I've always known about Fantasia, so I knew exactly what this was.
I've known about it, but I never watched it until university for film classes.
Yeah.
But I always knew about it and then
Because I've never seen Fantasia.
Yeah, I'm one of those weird people that I actually like 2000 more than the original Fantasia.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think just the skits in the original Fantasia, I think some of them last for a bit too long for my liking. Though of course I always do love Sorcerer's Apprentice and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think my favorite one in 2000 though is like the one with the like space whale thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's like easily the best one in 2000.
No, Urban, the no skipping cutscenes was for Maleficent and Riku because we were
Yeah,
going to...
but we only died one time to either of them, and that was one time to Maleficent, so it didn't end up really becoming a thing.
Yeah, Yeah, because we wanted to make a joke about how long the cutscenes were and how they originally couldn't skip them.
But you faced the wall that was poo, so you didn't have to face the wrath of the cutscene.
Equivalent
Yeah, right?
exchange.
I'm kind of sad that the mini games are much easier in Kingdom Hearts 2, because man, it would be amazing to keep up that joke compared to the wall of Kingdom Hearts being the 100 Acre Woods.
It would certainly fit into our canon.
Well, you see, whenever we do that blind run of Danganronpa 2, I'm just gonna have Kumatora just speak only in the Pooh voice the entire time.
God,
Oh god, if you do a blind run of Danganronpa 2, I want to be there.
Yeah, that's probably going to be after we do the whole Kingdom Hearts retrospective. Probably
Because, dude, I will love relishing in your despair.
Because I've only played the first Danganronpa. I haven't played 2 or V3, so.
I've played all of them, even Ultra Despair Girls.
never played any of them, though I heard about Despair Girls.
Well, Despair Girls is a different type of game, so you don't really
Yeah, I know, but that's
Yeah.
why some people went into it thinking like, it's a spin-off, but I mean, the other games are good, right? And once you get into it, it's just like, well, I've never actually watched that play anything, but I just heard them talking about it in another playthrough.
And we burned the devil.
Hasn't been that great in the anime department, though.
Like, bye Sharon Bog, we'll see you again in Dream Drop, because they decided to do a full-on Fantasia world. Pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, it's the best part of Dream Drop Distance, hands down.
Now you got Super Glide.
Woo! You got a lot. Okay, 2 more AP
I also liked
for
how
Sora.
they were starting with the actual parallels for Traverse Town for Sora and Riku and how they kind of could interact with each other. But then they dropped that for everything else, so it just kind of became meh.
Yeah.
I mean, Urban, if Pat liked Danganronpa 1, then he'd like 2 and V3, because they're all more of the same thing, but better.
Yeah, I mean, I think Danganronpa 1 is great. My only real problem is kind of the ending, where I feel like my kind of big problem is where it takes its metaphor a little too literally, if you catch my drift.
Okay, listen. That is what I think is the greatest part about Danganronpa in general.
What?
The fact that it has no chill.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
we're doing a thing with hope versus despair? Alright, we're gonna go fucking literal with it. Let's go.
I'm a human part 3!
Can I say that, like, in the areas built lead up to this ring, like, the design elements are so interesting. It's a lot like the room that we've had before we fought Sharon Bog. It's like, I'm more interested in what this was supposed to imply than anything else that's going on.
Yeah. It's so weird, like, End of the World I feel like is a thing that is, I feel, really cool in the first game, but it's like in the general thing of the series, they never really do anything with it.
More or less something lost to Kingdom Hearts now, especially once it hit mainstream.
Yeah. It definitely shows of that Nomura style where he's writing this and then comes up with something after in the next game.
Yeah, it's very clear.
Kingdom Hearts is written on a game-by-game basis.
Yeah.
I would say, for anyone to sit here that knows anything about writing, I do. Yeah, there were some things that were probably planned, but not to the extent.
Like, I know a lot of writers do write as they go, but I feel like the more it's kind of one of those, it feels like he's really writing as he goes.
He's certainly no Toriyama, in which he has a better way of weaving his bullshit into it as he goes.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Toriyama also was writing a series that wasn't taking itself that seriously.
Yeah.
It didn't start, but then people wanted to get into the shonen stuff. It's like, you gotta get into the fighting stuff.
Yeah, well then at the end of the day,
how much of a gag manga it was up until like I don't know the second World Tournament arc.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, and then at the end of the day, at that point, every story just became excuses for fighting, so you didn't really need anything super intricate and stuff.
Yeah.
Then again, Toriyama isn't a great writer. He's a great artist and a great choreographer, but writing's never been really his strong suit.
Yeah. Ah! Ah!
You okay over there?
There's a lot of invisibles all dogpiling me at once.
So
Make
I
it
bet,
stop.
is the wait for the Danganronpa live stream filling you with despair?
Not right now.
I mean,
So a lot of
Created
uneasy
a-
feelings.
last night.
Elixir! Why?
This should help.
Oh, did you die?
No, but I think they just ate up one of my elixirs.
Isn't that great when your item usage gets canceled by someone else?
Can I summon Tinkerbell right now? Yes! Okay.
Gotta keep the two doofuses alive long enough to get a summon.
Yeah.
You know,
What
that's
about-
probably why I never summoned Tinkerbell when I was doing this section, because the idiots would die to.
Yeah. But I mean, Tinkerbell at this point is the only summon worth bringing out.
Hands down the best summon in the game.
Yeah.
It's not to laugh remembering Chain of Memories and that Cloud is technically a summon in this game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because pretty much everyone's technically a summon in that game.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
And then the best summon, Lethal Frame.
My favorite summon was Guard Armor. He's the best summon.
Just keep showing up, you can never stop using them.
This is it.
What's in the enemy
We're saying that Dumbo can go away. We don't care.
I never had much use for him, is what I can say.
Yeah. A lot of... Honestly, kind of in general, Kingdom Hearts summons tend to not be the greatest in the world. They're kind of only used for...
Dumbo had flight, so it was good for trying to stay off the ground if he could do a stream of attack, but damage wasn't great, so he'd mostly use it just to get a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
No, Simba, he had the issue of the charge, but also he didn't have great vertical range.
Yeah.
So I remember, like, you get him right before the guard armor fight, so you try using him out, but then you just can't hit him while he's up in the air, so it's like, oh, well, It's like the equivalent of, like, picking up Sonic at the end of Subspace Emissary. It's just like, I don't know how to play this character, but he came
Oh,
right
what's that,
so he must
Taboo?
be
One
great
shot
to
me?
get
Oh,
across.
great.
Yeah.
We got that Smash Direct coming up Wednesday, but honestly, I could care less if we got a subspace mode. Now, a melee adventure mode, on the other hand, I'd be all hyped for.
Really, people like Subspace for the cutscenes, I think.
Yeah, it's like, why can't we just have, you know, just run around on some custom...
See, the thing for me was just more with Subspace that the level designs were just bland as hell, and it shouldn't be an 8-hour-long mode, I think is my other thing.
was a maze, it just became more blatant when you got to the maze.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would you call it the maze? Oh, the great maze.
God, that level sucks.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about those environments, what areas did they use for Marth's introduction? Was that Fire Emblem things?
Yeah, kinda.
It
must have been from Helios more than the Arcaneus stuff.
Well, I'm just saying, it was just a generic battlefield type thing with
Yeah.
castles.
That's why I liked Melee's Adventure Mode the most, because it was taking place in each of the Nintendo worlds, so I felt like that made it a lot
Yeah.
more fun.
A lot of them actually felt like you were in a place.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, most areas had no real relation. Yeah, it wasn't Fire Emblem, it was just castle battlefield.
That's
What
what
are you
I,
talking
you,
about?
you see, you can sell me on something like Subspace if it's actually taking place in the Nintendo worlds and stuff like that. I feel like,
Okay, so what you're saying is that we need Warriors Orochi, but Nintendo characters. I'm all for seeing Mario run around with a spear and start stabbing a bunch of bitches.
We gave him a gun already.
Yeah, because Warriors Orochi was that this evil dude just took these two worlds and just smashed them together and was like, alright, have fun.
so Blaze Blue cross tag battle.
Yeah, kinda.
And the original DC versus MK.
Yeah.
So yeah, so literally it would just be, you know, like some, you know, evil final boss thing you can have us fight, makes the worlds all converge together, and it's trying to destroy everything.
Also, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see why I'm not a big fan of game crossover game stories? Because they all are the same damn thing.
But here's the thing, okay? At least it's a thing. Instead of just being like, oh, here's generic bland
Environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even with Marvel, like you had places that's like, okay, this is the cross of Metro City and New York.
Yeah.
Here's freaking X City crossed with Asgard. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, most of it was taking place in more Asgard places than Mega Man places, so lost some of that charm.
Yeah.
Patrick, do you care about Persona Q2?
It's a thing. You know.
I was just gonna ask about it because I'm kind of excited, but that's only because of my extreme bias to the fact that they included the female main character.
That does. I am happy about that.
I saw that at the end of the trailer, and I'm just like, oh yeah, let's
It
go.
was just like, shit. We need a reason for Persona fans to like absolutely buy this that are into Q. Throw in the female pro tag. Use the
Throw in
safety.
the female pro
Use
tag.
the safety measure. All right. Well, we're at the final rest now, but we're not gonna fight Ansem yet. Now it's time for all end game stuff. At this point.
Oh boy, here we go.
So
you're
first
saying
off,
he
we're
won't
going
be
to
able
head back.
That we know nothing.
Yeah, so first off, we're gonna head back to Traverse Town to stock up on items and that, and we're gonna first tackle the Hades Cup.
See, it's really funny though because Atlas was like, "Oh yeah, we know the female pro tag exists, but she's not canon." And everyone was like, "Oh, okay, fuck you."
All the people who enjoyed having the female protagonist, it's like, oh.
But sure, Q is canon. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Persona Q is canon. Okay, sure. You're gonna tell me fanfiction.net the game is canon, but we can't have an alternate protagonist?
Text message from female protagonist.
Yeah, there you go.
I lived, bitch.
Yeah. It's like, hey, the alternate female protagonist that we killed earlier, or that we thought we killed earlier, sent me this text. I lived, bitch.
Hey, Jason.
Hello!
Hey, Jason.
Yeah, I came in with me a whole bunch of background noise, but I just got off of work and I'm extreme!
Yeah, like you are super quiet.
What do you mean no one remember what's happened? It's clearly an important game. That's why we made it so nobody would remember what happened after everything was done.
Yay, soft cannon.
Woo! I have no idea what we're talking about!
Persona Q.
Persona Q.
I knew it!
Yeah, Jason's quiet because he just decided to come on when he got off of work instead of waiting until he gets home like a normal person.
Yeah, well, you know what something? Babies have diapers.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yes, that is something that is often applied to children, yes.
Speaking of children, hey Patrick, Cool is here.
Huh?
Cooler got announced officially for fighters.
Oh,
Yeah, cooler.
yeah, cooler.
Also, Walking Dead and Tekken 7 crossover.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't hear about this?
No, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, Negan from Walking Dead is gonna be in Tekken.
Why?
Exactly.
Like, that was just like, okay, I think we've been Cloud for the most what the fuck character inclusion in a fighting game.
Alright guys, we need something to bring in the new kids. They don't know what Tekken's about. What can we do? Hey, that Walking Dead thing is pretty popular. Let's bring one of them in there.
Pretty popular.
Now everyone may be asking, Alex, why are you getting so upset about a fighting game that includes what the fuck characters already? But here's the thing. They're not just a fucking character from a goddamn zombie show.
This is what I said last night. You had the progression, Tekken. Like, okay, we got Akuma. It's like, okay, so we got some fighting game crossovers now. That's cool. Then they bring in Geese, and it's like, all right, more of the same. Then we got Noctis, and we're like, okay, whoa. So it's video game characters, anyone right now. That's cool. And then we got this, and it's like, okay, so I guess everything's okay.
So I guess whatever we feel like. Alright, listen, my cat needs to stop.
Oh my god, fucking dead on the shot!
So, Patrick, whoever thought would win Evo for Dragon Ball Fight. So that was the thing.
Jason, you are like echoing completely.
Yeah, Jason, how about you just wait to talk to us until you get home?
Yeah, good.
That way we clearly hear you.
I like talking.
Yeah,
we like
well,
understanding you.
I was also getting out of the elevator.
I could.
Anyway, I'll hop back on when I'm actually home.
Alright, see you in a bit, Jason.
I want to talk about Evo.
Yeah.
we're super professional, by the way.
Subscribe.
Okay, listen, cat. You need to decide which side you want to be on, and just be on there, and stop walking in front of my face.
The side of the light or the side of the darkness?
Oh no, my cat got Norded. Oh, random ass storm.
Yeah, you might be getting the one we just got a little bit ago.
We had a lot of waves earlier, but for a couple days. Terrible weather though. We've been having a lot of forest fires though.
Ooh.
You could see the sun was just bright orange for a
Ooh.
while.
Yeah, for Michigan, if we do get extreme weather, it's usually a tornado. Is mostly what we do.
Yeah, pretty much.
We don't really like if we get a tornado in Utah, it's clearly extreme because our environment isn't really tornado prone.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Now, I know what you're gonna say to this, but what if you got a tsunami?
That would be amazing.
That would mean it would have to travel from states away.
Yeah, but somehow it doesn't hit any state along the way. It's just suddenly a tsunami.
It's literally like someone who does a cannonball, but it goes over the natural splash zone and hits above it.
It's like, all right, who's playing The Sims and creating a tsunami in the city?
Who removed the guardrails?
No, I did not. I did not name my cat Cat. Her name's Gypsy. I just call her Cat when she's being annoying.
Yeah, I think most people do that. When they have their animal and you want to get serious, you don't call them by their name, you call them by their species. It's like, dog.
Damn.
Dog. Dog.
Hey, Doug.
Hi, Gypsy.
Also, I think one of the funniest things with like playing as a kid and you're not prepared is you get like bodied by Yuki.
Yeah.
Some people are probably into that.
Yeah. The internet exists, so you know it does.
And Donald Goofy just got completely rocked by her.
Yeah. It's okay. Speaking of that, there was something that happened recently with one of my friends where it was like, we were talking about something, related to that kind of stuff, and I was like, you know, I said that, I was like, somebody's into that, and then his response was, she's like 15 though, and then I just stopped for a moment, and I go, somebody's into that, and then he goes, I walked right into that one.
Age means nothing to Pete.
I think even during the fighters stream yesterday of like when I think Sonic Fox was just absolutely wrecking someone in Dragon Ball, who everybody was doing he's just a boy kind of thing, and it was against the cell. I was like, come on, he's just 8. Come on, don't do it to him.
Plenty moments of stop, he's
already
dead.
That's like one of the most recent references.
Because it just works for so many points in gaming.
Yeah. It also works with like moments just like, see you later, fuckers.
I think my favorite one of like the Simpsons one that people tried to get going recently was the whole "I'm in danger" kind of.
Yeah.
I'm in danger.
The one I made was when you're in a class trial and you were the murderer in Danganronpa. I just put Ralph in there, just "I'm in danger."
Or what it should be is when you're part of a killing game and you're the main character.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
No, when you're the person that knows the main protagonist from outside of school, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
You get stuff like Bishop from No More Heroes of just like, I'm barely involved, why am I getting killed? We need a plot for this game. It sucks.
Oh, there you go. The internet's starting to get a little weird.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Boil.
If I drop, you know why.
I think one of my favorite Simpson quotes to try and apply, especially living in the States, is just anything to do with about the penny joke or the penny line.
Hello, Behemoth again. How you doing?
Yep.
And for some reason, I'm rocking a fire motif this time? Okay.
Yeah, just straight out of middle school.
Hey, listen, this is my completely original fan character, Fire Behemoth.
Oh,
Nomura,
dude,
stop
either
making
of
OCs of your OCs. Shut up.
Did either of you posted some pictures from Digimon Season 2? And making that freaking Chimeramon or whatever. Like, behold my original Digimon! It's just a mishmash of all the popular ones from the original series. This is the most real thing an 11-year-old would do.
There was another series that did like a similar thing.
No one else can have it.
I'm trying to remember, I think I've seen that same kind of thing in another show as well. That was just like a mishmash of everything for the first season. Like, no, that's exactly what a little kid would do.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting a heat storm is what we're getting. Because I don't see any rain or anything. So there's definitely lightning.
worst guy. Yeah, I know for us, thankfully when I'm in New York this weekend, it doesn't look like it's going to be too bad other than Saturday, which is going to be thunderstorms with 80-degree weather, so that means humid!
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think we
Oh yeah, I forgot, Ace. Yeah, the hot rod flames make it faster.
Yes, totally.
That's the point.
By the way, yes, the entire time I'm going to be in the subways in New York, I'm just going to have on my iPod Beneath the Mask playing the entire time.
There you go. Either that or Mementos, depending on where you are.
Yeah, dude, but I don't want to hear Mementos again. Just
Thank God they didn't put the hot rod flames on the hot rods from Kingdom Hearts 2, otherwise they'd have actually
God.
Those guys are so annoying.
Fuck
How
those guys.
dare you actually stop my combo?
They hit hard, and then when they hit even harder, they're semi-invincible.
Yeah.
Usually you spam your magic trying to kill them, that you killed one, but you're out of MP for the other.
Isn't this exciting gameplay, guys?
Sora the horn!
Sora the horn!
Use thunder on the horn. Man, we were talking.
It didn't do anything!
Man, this is bad
We were
because
talking about
water
some
types are
giant
weak to
stuff.
fire types.
I'm attacking it with thunder on the horn, it's not doing anything!
We may talk about like dumbass stuff that the Yu-Gi-Oh anime did in terms of relation to the card game. The Pokemon anime really did some weird stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it took, you know, what you were saying with the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, where like back in the day it was more D&D, but with monsters. And now it was basically the same thing, where it's like, yeah, of course, a lightning rod could be used to damage something, even if it's not really affected by, you know, electricity.
Then again,
But-
the original series was already pretty rough on that. So apparently, Thunderbolt could work somewhat on Onyx,
Yeah.
but it was the rain sprinkler system going off that made him win.
It was also really bad with the fact that a lot of the badges that he got didn't actually require him to win.
Yeah.
Kind of made it more interesting, honestly, but it definitely makes it good jokes of you didn't actually do what you were supposed to.
It's like, Ash, all you did was tickler. Yeah, but she gave me a badge.
You got a badge because you happened to break a family curse. Like, that's impressive on its own, kinda, but you still didn't really do anything.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, most of the badges he got was more for being the hero than
Yeah,
actually
like,
winning.
hey, you're the protagonist.
Yeah.
Here's a badge.
You saved the day. Here, have a badge.
But I didn't do anything.
Like, how many did he actually win? So he beat Lieutenant Surge is actually an interesting strategy thing. Because it was real, like, oh, I evolved my Pikachu right away, so I missed out on like half a dozen moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, alright, we'll use that to our advantage. He beat Lieutenant Surge, not Lieutenant Surge, Blaine, which was one of the more close fights, but even then that was just because Charizard actually did something for once.
Yeah.
Were those really the only two he ever beat?
The Blaine, from the original series, I always remember Blaine being like one of my favorite fights.
Because
in the...
I'll be honest,
He
the
did beat
middle...
Koga. He did beat Koga though.
Okay, because I was going to say the middle, except for Sabrina, I don't really remember it that much. So
I always
Koga,
remember Blaine
Erica,
the
and all
most
that, I don't
from
really remember.
season 1 of the anime, mainly because that was the thing that made me absolutely love Magmar.
Yeah, it made Magmar really cool. I still like Macargo from a concept, but his weird arm cannon
Yeah.
design is really weird to me. I still.
Oh, there-
That reminds me. I remember they had Macargo use Feint Attack. Magmortar use the Feint Attack. Oh, that's some of the goofiest stuff in Sun and Moon. I love it. Cause he's like on his tiptoes, like looking in the distance, trying to distract Ash's Pokemon, and then when he finally gets distracted, he just sucker punches the shit out of it.
Yeah, Ace made a good point. Get up on the behemoth's back!
Oh, yay.
That's what we should
Get
have
up
been
on
saying.
the guard armor's back.
Though I swear
Oh, yeah.
if
Oh, yeah, here's another example of beautiful enemy design. Guard armor, but red.
Genius!
Not exactly. Except slightly more crimson. Not the crimson as in it's striking red, more crimson as it's almost pink.
Which is really funny considering they already have reverse armor in this game. So it's just
Yeah.
like...
And he
Again, they for whatever reason really like certain artless in this game.
Yeah, they were really proud of some design.
Even though like the most cool designs never get used in the rest of the series, okay.
Or
Yeah, it's like guys. It's like, guys, what's the one that you like the best? Guard armor? Okay, let's use it 3 times. Behemoth looks really cool. Let's milk the fuck out of it.
But only at the end game, and like all in a row.
Yeah, because we want to make sure that they know how powerful Behemoth is.
This
so have them
session
fight him
alone,
4
we
times.
fought Behemoth 5 times.
At least this isn't 358 where they really use the palette swap hard.
Oh god.
Especially with that boss rush at the end. Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't think I've 100%ed that fight because I have just wanted to bother with the final wyvern.
But anyway, going back to the Pokemon talk.
As
Yeah,
you
no.
actually do.
Yeah, they, like you said, yeah, in the first series, and it was really funny considering, you know, his league in the first series was actually one of the ones that he got pretty far in, all things considered.
Yeah.
By the way, I never really understood why in the Pokemon anime's league setup is like so different compared to, you know, the games where it's just
Yeah,
like
it's kind of funny because like
they treat it like an esports league kind of thing.
Yeah, it turns it,
which
well, it
honestly
turns
I
into a
think would be a
tournament.
lot more interesting in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like actually do like the world tournament from Black and White 2 type thing.
Yeah.
Because the biggest thing is because it is a shonen battle anime, they had their tournament arc because it can show off a lot of battles and really get those Pokemon sales going.
Yeah.
Because those are often the better parts of the series because up until Sun and Moon, it was a Pokemon battle focused series.
Mm-hmm.
So people were hyped for gym battles and the Pokemon League because they were action.
Yep.
Actually, even looking back, like Ash not getting most of this stuff kind of just shows how little experience he had, which makes sense of why he wouldn't win.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it's like I was saying, yeah, in the, you know, it's good that they did that because if they did it just like the game, it's like, okay, you come here and somehow you're the only person in the entire region that has collected all 8 badges at this specific time, so you get to fight the Elite Four, no questions asked.
Well, that's what, admittingly, Gen 1 at least had a smart idea with, of that Gary was the one to beat them before you, so, you know.
Yeah, it did show that you always had an equal, always doing the same thing. But even like in the anime, like you had like 4 rivals, you had 3 rivals technically, and then half of them get forgotten and said, oh, they couldn't make it. Which is actually interesting because that's kind of a real thing. Not everyone would be able to do something like that.
Yep.
But then Ash does it like every other season.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those early seasons actually had some interesting stuff going on, especially with Gary like just giving up battling after Johto. That was actually a really interesting change to do. Like,
Yeah, no,
I'll be a researcher like my grandpa.
Like, I feel like Pokemon anime, it's really a hit or miss.
Yeah.
Thing. Like, there are some ideas and stuff that they come up with that you're like, that's really cool. There's other ones that you're like, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
It definitely shows how much of a weekly commercial that series was.
Yeah,
you get
because
some people, you get some episode directors who are doing some interesting writing things, but then you have other ones just like, yeah, this is the daily grind.
yeah, especially when it's like, you know, because it's so episodic. Sometimes the conflicts get solved in such ludicrously simple ways that you wonder how there was even a conflict to begin with.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, this was a problem? We solved it in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like, duh. We dumb to do main character.
How did we just solve a race? That wasn't a race war. It was a gang war between, what was it, the Scizors and the Electabuzz?
Yeah.
Or the Scythers? Like a literal gang war going on in this town. It's just like,
What the fuck?
it's kind of weird in retrospect seeing it as it was a rivalry between Scyther and Electabuzz, but nowadays Magmar and Electabuzz are basically combined at the hip.
Mm-hmm.
See, I kind of liked that that thing that they had going on every once in a while of having certain Pokemon just be rivals of each other, like Zangoose
Yeah.
and Survivor.
Yeah.
And even they kind of have that in Pokemon Sun and Moon with like some of Team Rocket's, like Team Rocket's Mimikyu despises Pikachu.
Yeah.
So that it will fight it on sight.
Mm-hmm.
So they took the idea of Mimikyu always being jealous of Pikachu's popularity and then turning it into a psychopath fighter.
Yeah, so let's talk about Team Rocket for a second. So they're always the ones that end up with the really interesting Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Team Rocket is such an interesting group. Especially because James is like the nicest guy ever.
Yeah.
He's also, you know, the best Pokemon trainer ever because he never has to capture a Pokemon.
Yeah, he just, the Pokemon want to join him.
He's just a nice guy. He happens to be on the villain team because it's legacy, I guess.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, it's really funny how there are a bunch of times that they try to like reference little bits about their backstory, but then other times retcon it, but then like put it back, and then it's like they don't really.
Kind of the only one consistent when it came to Team Rocket. Like Jesse was kind of all over the place, but James was consistently, oh yeah, I'm from a rich family, but I wanted to kind of make myself.
Yeah.
Well, okay, to reply in the chat, I don't think they're really going to do anything with Wreck-It Ralph besides the summon in 3. I think that's as far as it's going to go.
Having the main character of a series be a summon kind of, I feel like, is proof that it's going to be just a summon.
Yeah.
Because like if you get like side characters or something more natural like Tinkerbell or Genie, like, okay, yeah, I can see you visiting the world, picking them up later. But they're not the main character who would essentially be a party member
Yeah.
in their own world.
Yeah, because it'd be really weird for you to have a summon of Wreck-It Ralph and then have him in your party.
Yeah.
Which is also why I was kind of glad when I saw Ariel, because I was like, okay, she's probably not going to
We're not going to get Atlantica this time. Good.
just tired of it.
Or they'll have you go to Atlantica and then at the end, they'll give you Aerial Summon. And have it be a non-combat world again.
She does Ice Elemental where Simba just sets himself on fire for some reason for his summon.
The circle of life, indeed.
Again, I keep saying, it's the what-if scenario if Scar won the battle of the Pride Lands. Simba got dropped into the flaming savannah, and then he came back as...
And then he found one with the African fire spirit, and then became a lion on fire.
He's basically just the Fury, or Vulcan if you want to go there.
Okay, so if Simba's fire and Ariel's ice, what are the other elements?
You could do Stitch's lightning again, but that's a bit too on the nose. Then again, Ariel being ice is kind of on the nose too. That too would probably be like a cure type thing if that's something.
Wreck-It Ralph, maybe Earth.
I could see it being kind of like a...
You know, just starts crushing everything around. So they do tend to honestly go with on the nose, pretty much.
Yeah.
No one really does anything super out there. It's not like you summon Tinkerbell and suddenly she lights on fire and shoots at the enemy like a bullet.
I'm a pixie that's kind of based off a firefly. We'd have to see if they actually delve into the story of the direct-to-DVD sequence. The closest we have is Aladdin.
Return
really.
to Bar.
Like I said, give me King of Thieves.
I'd
Yeah.
be fine with that. It was an interesting story.
Yeah, this is just like pretty much devolved into a grinding session at this point as we're just making our way through Hades Cup.
I also
God, I forgot how long Hades Cup is.
Yeah.
it's even longer when you have to do the time limit. It's all in one go.
Which I'm not doing because I don't care about Kingdom Hearts 1 that enough.
Because, F you.
Because I'd rather go on the cage too.
Like Goofy, you don't need Save the King, and he's like,
You're gonna die in one hit anyway, so...
Now in this situation with Tinkerbell spinning around going, my hair is on fire, would Peter Pan be dressed up as Tinkerbell in this scenario?
Take that.
I actually saw that GIF again recently, so that's why I was definitely thinking about that.
Oh, guys, we're fighting the Avengers!
Forgot about that.
Is that supposed to be intentional, or...?
I doubt it. Would have been more on. It would have been way more on point if they had something to be a Hulk equivalent.
A behemoth.
Yeah. Just have the behemoth with a bunch of...
Just for a 6th time, cause why not?
No, it's like you get to the end of the Hades Cup, right? Like you've gone through like 50 rounds, and you're just like, oh Jesus fuck. Who the hell is the final opponent? It's 6 behemoths at once.
I have an army, we have a behemoth.
We have Behemoth Eye.
Yeah, just an army, just...
Well, again, JoJo, supposedly, Cage 3 is the end of the Xehanort saga.
Yeah.
Give up.
Which means new villains and maybe new protagonists for the next game. God, I wonder.
Avengers 4 looks weird. Oh, after all that, Pat lost.
Well, don't worry. Well, we
can
start
skip the
at a
behemoth.
we start at a spot, so it's not as bad.
Unfortunately, in Kingdom Hearts 2, if you want to actually complete the journal, you have to probably start from near the beginning so you can get a decent score.
Yeah. Ugh.
You always start the summon one because you just hammer out all those points and then just don't die. But that's still like 40 some rounds you have to go through. Yeah.
Alright.
It'd be the interesting day in Kingdom Hearts if we get to the freaking Disney Channel era.
Well, they're gonna
This is
run
the
out of stuff
property,
eventually.
Yeah. Disney can't make stuff fast enough now. It's basically like adapting a manga. Like, you'll catch up eventually if it's still ongoing.
Zack and Cody were.
Oh yeah. But not before Corey in the house.
I mean, they can't do that, Pat, because they will never be able to live up to Corey in the house and its majesty. There will be riots
Plus
in
they'd
the
have to get
street.
the anime license. That'd be another layer of crap to go through. It'd be basically like a Soul Calibur and like, oh, we brought in this third party thing.
Zack and Cody for Soul Calibur.
Oh god. Yeah, Pat, the replace Talon.
No, but Talon's in Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, well, you see, what they're gonna do is they're gonna pull her at the last minute and say April Fool's bitch.
Also, apparently Terry Bogart's gonna appear fighting the X-Layer.
Yeah. And his voice
cool
clips
with
are
that,
like
but-
ripped right out of Power Mark of the Wolves.
Sounds about right for fighting the X-Layer.
Nothing to
Oh, right, yeah, you're right, Urban. If we're already crossing Walking Dead with Tekken, why not Kingdom Hearts too?
So
Pull
Georgia
something
is
from
going to
ABC.
be a canon in the Kingdom Hearts universe.
Yeah. Just the United States is ruined in Tekken universe now. It's all under a zombie apocalypse.
Man, Mishima really had the entire world go to hell.
I'd totally be up for a Kim Possible world if we got to the Disney Channel stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? You just made me realize that, yeah, how the fuck are you gonna fit the Walking Dead into Tekken?
Because all of them are canon, apparently, in the Tekken universe now. No, like, legit, Akuma is a canon in Tekken, so... Because of
His
so
timeline has to fit in somehow.
Alright, hang on, I need a spreadsheet.
So, remember, Tekken, Street Fighter, King of Fighters, Final Fantasy 15, and Walking Dead all take place in the same universe.
Hang on. Yeah, I've crunched the numbers.
This is
And Yeah, I never thought I'd say this day, but thank fuck for Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts seems tame compared to other crossover series now.
It's because they dropped that dreaded word. Oh, this is canon.
Canon.
Canon. It's funny how one word can cause so much.
So much
You
anger.
can get so many geeks and nerds so mad.
At this point, Tekken will just add time travel.
Yeah. No, what they need to do is they need to put Mega Man in there and then call him canon. Just so everyone can be like, how does this fit? How does this fit in?
What wasn't bad in box art Mega Man in Cross Tekken?
Yeah. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like, here's the thing, you know, at the time, it was bad just because of the state of Mega Man. But, like, looking back, if that was released now, that shit would be amazing.
Honestly, I still think it's amazing. Even the interview was like, them going up to, Kinsey and doing it, nothing, and just being like, hey, we'd like to use Mega Man. It's like, we've used Mega Man for other things. Think of something unique. It's like, okay. How about this? And he's like, amazing.
So if bad box art Mega Man is canon.
Oh wait,
mean
yeah,
Mega-
no, because of Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
It already works for Akuma.
Yeah. So does
Which
that
means
mean that
Pac-Man
Mega
also
Man...
takes place in the world of The
No,
Walking Dead.
I was gonna say, does that mean Mega Man takes place, or Mega Man as a video game series exists, and that's just some
Wait,
old guy?
so
dressed up
because
as
of that means also Pac-Man takes place in The Walking Dead, Infamous takes place in The Walking Dead.
Oh my god. Guys, we're cracking the code. Every video game ever takes place in the
We're like
same...
that fucking guy from, what was it? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It's like that chart, but now Tekken. Forget Kingdom Hearts, it's Tekken now.
See ya. Heal.
I feel like Harada is just trying to see how far he can go
Before Namco just says,
no.
okay, enough.
Like, no. Let's
So, yeah, they're like, okay, hear me out here. You haven't said anything yet. I know. Just let the moment linger. Okay, fine,
No,
whatever. Who do you want to add to Tekken now?
You know, at this point, he's just gonna add Toph in next season from Avatar.
Johnny Bravo.
Oh, mama.
Oh, baby.
Oh, okay, but would it be like hyper realistic Johnny Bravo?
Yes.
Or just a 2D character?
Oh wait, no, he's gonna add an actual 2D character.
Go full Game & Watch on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? What was that meme where it was like, oh god, what was it? What is the most ambitious crossover in history?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, Infinity War is the most ambitious crossover in history. Something, me as an intellectual.
See ya.
Tekken.
Tekken 7. The most ambitious crossover in media history. Not even video game anymore, it is now media history.
We've transcended past that now. Like, let's face it was trending like way more than anything else for I think a good 3 hours after the announcement.
Yeah, up until Sonic Fox took
Nothing to it.
Fighters, it was probably mostly Tekken.
Hi, Cloud and Leon, how you doing?
Is that Jason?
Alexandra.
I just stupid and fell asleep. Yay!
Sometimes they sleep for like half a day. That's what happened with my mom the other day. She apparently was like so tired they just slept for most of it.
Also, I heard you guys were talking Evo.
Yep.
Yes.
And talking about Tekken is not okay. Because
Not really. That was gonna be what Jason wanted to talk about. We just mention Evo because we're talking about Tekken.
We're talking about how every series is now connected.
Oh yeah, we've just been shit, you know, just passing the shit here because Pat's just going through the Hades Cup.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Passing the shit. So we're passing poop onto each other. Okay.
Exactly.
That's about the quality that we expect from each other.
Yep.
Is that a Roga you have now?
Yep.
Okay, good. That means you can at least count. You can at least deflect Leon's fire.
Yeah, we got to the final rest, by the way. So
Yeah, so now we're doing post-game stuff.
Are you getting ultimate weapons?
If I can?
Oh.
it may, no. It's not worth it.
That would require you having to go after mushrooms.
Yeah, probably not.
And also all of the unique heartless that they added to Final Mix because they put.
Wait,
some...
you have to? You have to.
Yep.
They made
absolutely have
Ultimate
to.
Weapon way harder to get.
Because you have to synthesize everything else in order to get Ultimate Weapon, which means
I
you
know
have
that.
to synthesize the things that require unique Heartless.
Well, that sucks.
Yes.
Oh, you're fighting Cloud, and we. Oh.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, like my personal favorite, the one in Wonderland where it's a bunch of giant shadows that you can't let touch you at all in
That's
order
not
for them
that
to
bad.
go.
That one's actually not too bad if you just spam your limit stuff.
Yeah, but that's all. Yeah,
No, that concept is terrible.
Alright,
So they're basically conberries.
Yeah.
I have a question. What are we talking about? In terms of
whatever the hell we want.
Pretty
Jason,
much.
welcome to the Tekken universe.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. You know, I can't wait for. Now we have Walking Dead in here. I can't wait. You know what? I can't wait for Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, we didn't think about Breaking Bad.
I can't wait for that to be canon in the Final Fantasy universe.
Oh gosh, we've also like Walking Dead video games built.
No, I
because
can't wait when we get into Game of Thrones.
No, that's for Soul Calibur. That's for Soul Calibur.
To be fair, I actually think Game of Thrones.
Oh, God.
Game of Thrones and Final
No.
Fantasy crossover actually work out pretty well.
Alexandra, now I actually see Game of Thrones characters getting into Soul Calibur at this point.
Well, sorry I made the game. Everyone pause. I guess Pat just started laughing too hard.
Before I had a realization and I just realized the future of Soul Calibur, like, oh.
Oh, that arrow went up a little too late because I just thought there was like arrow right at the last second. It's like, oh, nope, boing.
Okay, so now that I can actually see the screen, Patrick, how much have you done this time?
Well, we have gotten to the final rest, so now we're finishing Hades Cup and then Super Bosses.
Ah, okay. Does that mean that you're also going to do the Ice Titan in the Coliseum?
Yep,
It's super boss.
it's a Super Boss, so.
Just don't use arrow, whatever you do.
Yeah.
I never actually beaten him. I did it like 2 times, just go, I don't have that, doesn't really
Well, I mean,
that
you
much
actually
for me.
do get something for beating.
He's not too bad, but he's definitely annoying.
See, Patrick, here's why I'm mad at it. I never blocked. I never blocked in this game.
Yeah, that would make it a little bit harder.
Yeah, that's not
Just a
the
little bit. And we got
Listen.
Lionheart.
I know
What?
that's a good one.
I saw a quote that was beautiful for this that said that we take our defeats like real men. We never use the block button.
I never
Block
did.
button is a sign of weakness.
So Jason, how about the Dragon Ball Fighters last night?
Wait, hang on.
God, I love the Evo crowd so much.
I love it was great.
I was waiting. Let me just put it like this. I've been waiting. Like, I was waiting all year for that.
Except for the Shenron part. That just made it all the more juicier.
No, for me, it was I've been waiting all year for the Evo screen just because it's a tradition at DBZ tournaments to do that in top 8. I was just like, oh no, the Evo crowd is gonna get so loud.
Oh, my favorite thing from watching the stream is the fact that the people on the stream about it, how many times people use Bardock's level 3?
7 minutes worth of time was dedicated to Bardock's level 3 in the entirety of top 8.
Arc system, look, I know that's a viable, reasonable combo, but if everyone's using it, you may want to consider doing the
Which is weird because I never thought Bardock's level 3 was that great. Its damage output isn't that great compared to some other level
Well, it may
3.
not be great, but I mean, it's reliable.
Well, the thing is, Bardock can do both of his level 1s into each other, so that's what I tend to do because, hey, you save a bar.
And also what makes his level 3 really good is the fact that it goes all the way across the screen, and it's a pickup off the ground.
Well, that's also what his level 1 does as well, his Bionic Arms 1, pretty much.
Look, listen, Bardock is just really high tier.
Yeah, he's just super good. But I'm happy to see some Zamasu in there, because you don't really see him a whole lot.
Yeah, okay, so like, talking about the actual matchup, Sonic Fox, versus Goichi, I knew that was happening, I knew that would happen because I was like, okay, so I was like, okay, these are the 2 best
Yeah, they are the 2 best players in the world.
So, of course, this matchup was gonna go down. I did enjoy how Goichi reset the bracket, and then Sonic Fox went, oh, word? Hang on, let's switch sides, then we'll talk.
Well, hey,
Yeah, I freaking love how half literally seriously half the people congratulating no, there's I would say about 40% of the people were congratulating Sonic Fox. Another 40% were complaining that Sonic Fox for cheating, even though he didn't.
Yeah.
And then there's last 20% which is memeing.
Yeah.
My favorite thing that he did was he went on Twitter and tweeted this, I'm gay. Also, I'm the best Dragon Ball 5 player in the world.
Is he actually gay?
Yeah, pretty much just came out after winning Evo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's gay, he's also a furry.
Yeah.
I think we knew that one.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part about Sonic Fox.
Hang on, no. Everyone calm down for a second, okay? Listen, I've done some. No, it's like that one tweet. I've done some introspection, and I've decided to now live life as a gay man.
My favorite part about Sonic Fox is the fact that if you lose to him, you had to live with the fact that you lost your guy to first.
Yes.
Hey, props to him if he actually made it too.
Oh yeah, no, he's really good.
Yeah.
No, as in if he made the furry suit, because I mean it still takes some time, a lot of time and work to actually make those things.
Oh, and he actually made it.
I don't know if he did or not, but
I'm just happy that you wear it.
okay. Quick story about Sonic Fox. Do you guys happen to know about the story of him and Perfect Legend by any chance?
No.
Okay,
You
I
have
have a
spoilers that don't
story
watch
to
it.
tell you. Okay, so Mortal Kombat X, the 2 are having a beef on Twitter, and basically Perfect Legend is going that, you know, Sonic Fox only gets carried by his Aaron Black, and you know isn't actually a good player, and the 2 of them have both won Evo on different occasions. So it gets to a point when they decide at one tournament they're gonna have a best of 10 set.
Best of 10, Jesus Christ.
The set happens, and Sonic Fox beats him 10-0. Like it's clear Sonic Fox is the better player. But then Perfect Legend gets on the mic and was like, you know, I said, you know, for your Aaron Black, you used Katana in that set, so it doesn't count. You know, I'm still in the right. Then the guy gets on mic running the event and was just like, you wanna run it back? And Sonic Fox is just like, yes, let's go. And then he proceeds to 3-0 him right there. So Perfect Legend basically got the 0-13 in a best to 10 set.
Using Aeroga, sir.
Because he's hyping up the story.
And he's still not using Aeroga.
But yeah, he went 0-13 in a best to 10 set.
Listen, he's good at fighting games.
It's like one of the most legendary just beatdowns I think I've seen in fighting games in a long time.
Yeah, remember kids, question mark in games means get ready for a challenge.
Yep.
Pity.
Okay, so, Patrick, explain this to me, because this is my mindset. So I watched a little bit of Melee. I wasn't able to cast any
Hang on just a quick second. I was just gonna say I'm actually gonna bow out a little early tonight.
Oh, okay.
I got some other things I wanted to do.
Right.
And if it's gonna be a bunch of Evo talk, I don't follow it. I don't care about it. So it's
I'd
better.
probably bring it
See ya, Alex.
If I can talk more about that, but
See ya.
if you need to go, bye.
Well, I mean, it's more for I'm not gonna contribute to this conversation. So
Alright.
see ya.
Okay, so Patrick, I caught a little bit of Melee, but that would be a cross grand finals. I was unable to watch any of Smash 4. But I heard that.
Well, I'll talk to you after stream. I don't want to talk about it on stream. Just.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't.
It was
well,
bad.
It took order, so that won't be pretty.
Yeah.
Or this won't be pretty.
But speaking of Smash, new direct focus day.
I need to get my shit off.
Breathing intensify.
I want my Shadow Echo Fighter.
Not gonna happen.
That's what I actually won.
See, everyone says Echo Fighter. I'm still lining up to say that he's gonna use it.
I don't think he's gonna be in there. I don't think we're getting any other Sonic character in there.
But though Eggman would also be a nice surprise if he's in this mech from SAT. That would be a really cool way to.
I want an Echo Fighter, a Ryu, and it's going to be Ken.
No, you
That's
see,
what everyone else has said too. So.
but if Negan got into Tekken, that means Goku's gonna get into Smash, right, guys?
Patrick, if Goku in some weird reality makes it into Smash, I'm gonna flip.
I'm going to really baseball.
That's it.
No, I'm gonna baseball and ask Sakura, why did you cave?
Like, of all things, he came
No,
to
because
him.
I would be like, Sakura, I do it. And even as bad talented as you also love memes.
Urban Legend says he wants Zeke. I made him realize how amazing it will be. I mean, you know it would be true having Zeke and Nader playable. That would be the best thing. Lead Bracer!
Ah! Ah!
Here's a question. Do you guys watch Game
A
Yes.
little? Well, I mean, yeah, but not so much of the news series they've been doing of the Under the Scope thing.
Well, it depends on the game. Like, the Phantom Hour. Oh, they ripped apart Phantom Hourglass, so that made me happy.
I'm not
No,
surprised,
no,
so I think I think on game.
No, I was gonna ask if you guys watched the video where I think it was Alex goes through what every single music track and all the character trailers.
You mean Ash?
There we
And
go.
yes, and you mean the music tracks, like, you mean the one that was released today. It was nice. Got a minute? Hades, Lord of Dead, that's it. Hey, just,
Alright.
I love that. I
Hades
love that
time.
line. Hey guys, you ready to feel the heat? You ready to feel the heat?
Feel the heat. Feel the heat.
Feel the heat.
You should probably roll rather than jump over that.
Yeah.
There's actually a safe spot on the far side of the area.
Now I forget, how do
Really?
you got him with Blizzard, right?
Yep, we hit him with the
Yeah, I know.
Zaga.
But yeah, wherever, when Hades goes to the center, it's not actually in the center. The bit
Yeah, no.
Close to
Ah,
the center
ah.
You don't have a Roga, Pat!
Thanks for telling me after I just died. Okay, I've got.
You said you had a Roga! You
Yeah,
don't
I-
have a Roga?
Okay, where do I get from?
The Dalmatians! Did you
Alright.
get the last ones?
We didn't get the last one before because we couldn't access the area in Hollow Bastion. Let's go get that.
You could on your second visit.
Okay, we're heading there now.
Head back to the, Castle Chapel.
From what I remember, after you reach the Town of Rest, after I did the Hades Cup legitimately to actually beat it, I remember going back and they were like, well, this is my new grinding spot.
Okay, so where in Hollow Bastion is it at?
It's in the room where you fought Riku.
Okay.
Why'd you go to the library?
Because Because of stream lag. That's why.
So I wasn't here when you went through Hollow Bastion, so what do you guys think of Hollow Bastion Kingdom Hearts 1 versus 2?
I really enjoy it.
I enjoy both variations of it. It's just that
I like them for different
I
ways.
love the yeah, I like them for different reasons, but I just really like the tension of the first one since it's the penultimate world.
I
I like seeing the
Also,
progression.
Disney princesses, did you talk to all of them?
Yes, I did.
Good. Okay.
I like the level design of Hollow Bastion Kingdom Hearts 1. I like the story importance of Hollow Bastion Kingdom Hearts 2.
I also like how the progression of things just hitting the fan in Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, so the Dalmatians I'm missing is 94 through 96.
Yeah,
They should
on the
be.
corner.
They should be at the corner. Like if you go up to your left, go up the stairs to your left, they should be up there.
Okay, well I gotta beat some Heartless up first, so give me a sec.
So how's everybody doing tonight?
Alright.
Doing alright.
I'm back to it still.
See ya.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wore jeans for the first time in a while, most of the time shorts.
I don't usually like shorts. I'm not comfy and easy to wear.
By the way,
He's a liar.
I had a really dumb first world problem like yesterday. I realized that I remembered that Pro DD is gonna be on Otakon. I have to put him aside.
Just how about you just both recorded a video of you crying that Aqua ignored it? There should be a chest somewhere on the left side. Just run around the area, unless they moved it.
Unless it's on the right side.
Well, you can also check the right side too. I remember it being on the left in vanilla, unless they moved it because they moved a shit ton of these in the final mix.
Let's stay
I
on
think
the,
it got moved because I'm not seeing the chest here at all.
I don't think it
Oh god damn it!
Go to the
Hang
other
on.
side just to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Hang on. No, wait a minute. Oh, 94, 95, 96 is in the castle gates. You missed that?
Oh.
You could have got that on your first visit.
Okay.
Also, who doesn't have their headphones in? Is that going?
That's just because of the setup I have right now.
It's all on tap.
It's out in the castle gates area, so you might have to start climbing from the entrance.
Okay, Castle Gates is just the area out front, right?
Yeah, but that's a big area.
Is it underwater or is it like on a platform?
It's on a platform. You gotta use gravity to pull it down. So it's probably closer to the castle entrance.
That is one thing in Kingdom Hearts 1 that I appreciate that I wish was in Kingdom Hearts 2 when I played Kingdom Hearts 1. The fact that you had
Wait, Pat.
I see it.
The fact that you had to use some of your ability to actually get
That's
some.
not it, Pat. I said you had to use gravity to bring it down. That's
Okay,
not the
well,
one. The one
I-
you're looking at isn't the one.
Well, he still has access to the platforms.
I see it there anyway, so I'm just gonna grab it while we're here.
Okay.
Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but there isn't really that many instances in Kingdom Hearts 2, with the exceptions of the Cave of Wonder, where you really have to use your the abilities that you acquired throughout the game to get some really good stuff. Right?
No. Mostly final mix stuff, and that's mostly limit abilities to progress further.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good things about it and some drawbacks about it. I mean, the good news is you don't have to, have to deal with that sort of, I mean, it makes things less complicated, but at the same time, it makes things less complicated.
Yeah.
I mean,
the linearity of 2 by comparison to 1.
Yeah. It also encourages, actually encourages you to explore the level. Or you
Pat, I think I may have a hint for you, and I may have the Super Smash Brothers this, but board the platforms. I think that might be it.
No!
Well, that didn't end well. Jesus! That air soldier followed you! That's another weapon!
Listen, Oh, you wanted the chest? You wanted the chest? No.
I ain't even mad. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Down
Do you have time to talk to us about the Great Darkness person Ansem? I just like how I just said that I was a Great Darkness person. I couldn't think of anything else.
You know what that would be? What the Heartless call him?
Kind of technically two people. He's almost
Do you have time to hear about a Lord and Nord and Xehanort?
We don't even know who that is yet.
Isn't that supposed to be that handsome guy?
Shh, they retcon shit.
Hey, have you guys seen the Kirby Star Allies animation with yeah, they did the Aqua Teen Hunger Force little thing?
No, I haven't seen that.
It's just a short thing where whatchamacallit? What was the name of the Shakezilla.
Master Shake.
Yeah, Master Shake. Wait, Pat.
I'm grabbing his chest. Hold on.
I don't think it's useful. Anyway,
It's already Calcum.
but he basically, like, I think Meatwad needs some spiritual guidance and everything, and he had a copy of the Bible, or at least what we thought. And in the animation, they made Highness Shake, and they made Kirby Meatwad.
Makes sense.
And he's like basically like the Bible. And then Meatwad / Kirby says, that says Bible. And then Highness gets all mad and he pops out a Squidward face and like, oh, you dare counter the word of the Lord, Jimmy!
Speaking of that reminds me, so I was playing more of Fake Girl, and I encountered this line that I never thought I would hear, where the servant Martha was yelling at someone, and she just goes, don't make me show you the new meaning of Bible thumping. And I just go, hang on, I need to explore this for a minute. What? Bible thumping?
Pat, turn around. No, Pat, you went up to, go back down.
Okay.
I saw a chest. You need to go back down that platform. You were just
Okay,
on.
I see it.
Yeah.
Gliding over there.
I think you can't glide. I think you need the platform.
No, I can glide it.
I can.
Oh.
Oh.
Actually, with Super Glide now.
Super glad.
There we go. Now back to Traverse Town.
Yay.
I can glide up there. I have high jump now.
Also, I just realized you guys finished the end of the world, so that means we can't do that.
What?
I wanted you to go back to the gummy ship. I wanted you to make, like, because another thing you get for getting all the Dalmatians is a full gummy set, so I was just like, I wanted you to build on that art that we've made.
Oh, that's what we're calling it. Art.
Yeah, it's art. Some quality art.
It's almost like those Dalmatians don't obey the laws of physics.
Urban legend? Listen, let me tell you something. Shut up.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Excuse me.
I found all your stupid puppies.
Give me
You
crap.
better be glad that you better be glad that none of them were under the sea.
Please, if they were under the sea, they'd drown. Which, I mean, if there were any Dalmatians in Atlantica, I really would be legitimately raising some eyebrows. I mean, that would be raising a lot of people's eyebrows. Why aren't there any Heartless in the... Okay, never mind.
Sniper Wild.
How do you know?
Oh, it's a Sniper Wild in the area. That's probably what explain it.
I could be your daddy. You let me to.
No.
So which I asked, why isn't the Sniper Wild the unique Heartless in Deep Jungle? It's in Traverse Town.
I think it's because there's actually a way to hide yourself in Traverse Town. Because their gimmick is if they see you, you lose. So having it in a place where you have a lot more elevation.
Hey guys, it's poppers.
A lot of them. Give me that final
We adopted a lot of puppies.
Give me the best move in the game.
Alright, now that that's all done, back to the Hades
We
Cup.
just, like, we hope you like this gift. We bundled air in this box.
Somehow.
And not in the way you think it is. Also, there's like an entire gummy ship in here. Have fun.
Yeah, basically.
By the way,
And then Sid, I was like, oh hey Sid, look what the donations gave us. And he's like, what a tarnation!
Oh, Jason, I totally shared that a couple days ago.
oh sweet, good.
Someone's having a good time laughing.
After a recent stream, I shared that video. Eeyore ignored it.
Yeah. Okay.
It would make
Good.
no sense. He is the depressed one of the group.
Yeah.
I like how Urban Legend is asking the real questions such as, how do the puppies fit into those chests? How are they alive? Should we just say Urban Legend? Don't try not to think about it. Uh-huh.
Simple answer to this. Shut up.
Yeah, basically, but it's just like, it's one of the, just trying to think about it.
Shut up!
It's one of life's crazy things.
Yeah, just cut in Roxas's shut up.
Shut up.
Slice.
How? Why? Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up!
Shut up.
That cutscene's weird with the sequels because it's like doesn't.
That doesn't make any sense. I mean, because Riku knows the answer to that question, so why does he ask that?
Because
For the-
dramatic
I mean-
tension.
Hell, even the fight ends weird with the final mix because it's like Riku, you give him, even if he was unconscious.
Didn't Riku have to trust? Didn't Riku Norton himself just so he could beat him?
Yes. But, I mean, no, here's the thing. It's a Nort in quotation marks because he's still himself, he just looks like it. That's the
Which
thing.
kind of slaps in the face of Chain of Memories, but okay.
Well, I mean, it wasn't, I mean, it's not really a slap in the face. I mean, Riku did beat the darkness in him, and he kind of made darkness a bitch, and just kind of this time he had to do that. And
But he gave in to darkness again. So.
he didn't give in to the darkness, he's just like, okay, darkness, you're giving me a fucking power boost, and if you, it's like, and if you try to Nort me, we're gonna have some problems, so you better fucking listen.
See ya.
So like I said, Riku effectively made darkness his bitch.
Listen, Riku just had to pull a power play, but I am not losing to Sword Stupid Nobody! No, it's not Sword Nobody, it's actually, Ventus's Nobody, who is
Slash
Harry's
Swords,
Nobody.
who's also Swords nobody. I mean,
There's also Shion.
Who?
Also, probably maybe a little bit tiring.
Listen, Patrick, I'm gonna need you to stop making it up. I'm gonna need you to stop. Is it the effective character to keep the hearts thing? Don't know who the Shion character is, but it sounds like she likes to eat ice cream.
Urban Legend, Riku was the first person we ever saw get Norded. He was just the only one who recovered from it.
Yeah.
And now he has an immunity to it.
Yeah.
By the way, so here's a question.
Damn, that was a really good gravity there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, Chain of Memories has forever changed the way I see darkness. Mainly because Riku can smell the darkness. Talk about the smell. So every time I see darkness in anything, I would think that, wow, you stink, huh?
Yeah.
Well, according to
Outside
an
of a
earlier
single
stream, it's the
active
smell of
recording,
minty
he
freshness.
Yeah, besides at least I think only one journal entry in Kingdom Hearts 2, there is never any other mention of darkness having a stink.
And then no more, it's just like, oh, darkness having a stink.
Well, we were talking about this
Localizer
earlier, of like,
after doing the
especially in Kingdom Hearts
like,
1, you can really feel like there
Yeah,
is
no
some
more,
stuff
like,
in
I
this
don't
game.
care.
Well, no, you can definitely feel in Kingdom Hearts 1 that, there's a lot of stuff in this game that they never go back to. Like, that entire one room in End of the World with, like, the Heartless Making Machine. Never brought up again.
Well, I mean, the only thing about the Heartless making machine is that, yes, artificial Heartless is like, it kind of proves the point about there are a difference between pure Heartless and artificial Heartless.
Which is why we never see anything, but we never see anything besides like artificial Heartless besides Neo Shadows again.
Okay, so
And Shadows, but Shadows are basically the Goombas of this universe.
so I need to help everyone with this question. How exactly do they research the heart in Kingdom Hearts?
Good question.
I mean, the actual answer is they got people and they experimented on them, but I don't think one of them. I think that's one of those better left unsaid because I'm sure they were very cool experiments.
But no one ever dies in Disney.
You say this, and last thing we did was Sora stabbing himself, and then we
But he
glitched
didn't
the
die.
game.
But he didn't die.
He temporarily died.
But no, he didn't die. You
No
see
one's
where I'm
paid
getting
dead.
at?
Yeah. Look,
He died for a total of 1 minute.
Well, and what about Terra? I mean, and technically Lingering Will, I mean, there's really nothing in the suit.
Yeah, he got
body's
noted.
but the body's still alive.
Yeah, he didn't die. He just got noted.
And the body got killed, turned into a heartless nobody, and then it came back 3 times in a way.
This is it.
Tears your heart.
Kingdom Hearts is a good
I
series.
think he wants to be dead.
Just kill me! Kill me!
Aqua's like, no.
Oh
then-
no,
Rather-
please
I'll get
don't.
rid-
Aqua's like, I don't care.
I'll get Jordan instead. I think you took too long.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why Birth by Sleep, I mean, it's a depressing story, but the end of the day is, you gotta find a balance. This is why Mickey survived, and Nording happens, and Erica's died.
Also, like, Riku is probably now the strongest character
In this series.
Birth by Sleep, to me, is the beginning of the Birth by
It's
Sleep
the beginning of the prequel. Gee, don't say!
No.
Alexandra.
No, it's the Star Wars prequel series where it's just a bunch of questions that nobody really asks.
Yeah.
Well, at the same.
and creates more questions that you don't sure you want answered.
Yeah. It's just that I defend Birth by Sleep because it's good gameplay and
Oh no, it's a great game.
and as a standalone game, it's actually a relatively well-written story versus most of the other games.
Yeah.
Albeit very depressing.
And also
Yeah,
a lot of situations of these people just need to fucking talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Terra's story in a
That's
nutshell.
most anime stories.
Because I'm just like, the only thing, I think a lot of people agree with me, when Terra had it coming, that being said, what happened, how he not only did he get ignored, he got fucking body snatched. That was overkill.
Well,
Also,
even
but
like,
also
I
to
think
be
what,
fair, I also think that Eric Kidd had it coming as well.
Oh yeah, he had it
Oh,
coming
yeah.
because he wasn't.
It was so quickly obvious that Xandon is evil. He just ignored it.
That and
Well,
he wouldn't
that's the
fucking
thing.
listen.
that's the in-world universe. Well, he has the benefit of he lives in he can't see the greater picture in that, hey, this character has a fucking evil design. He must be a villain. And 2, he's the forever optimist of maybe there's a chance. Then that kind of defeats itself when he goes to try and freaking kill Ventus at the end.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, dude, you're going against.
I think one of the bigger issues that comes with Birth by Sleep is that they never really explore Terra's like thirst for power. It's just kind of like
Yeah.
nature that sets it. That's their key of, oh, that one he's going down the dark side. It's like,
No, I mean, all Terra's thirst for power was just that he kind of got jealous that Aqua got named was named Master and Terra didn't. That
and
was
even,
pretty much.
yeah,
And then it was just one team. It's like that moment in Kill la Kill where Ragyo mind fucked Ryuko. She just saw one teeny tiny little sliver. Oh, and I hate to use the Danganronpa term of despair that was in her, and just pretty much exponentially pushed it up to the point that, you know, mind fuck.
Like, here's the thing, I never really got the impression that Terra thirsts for power. I just got more of the impression of,
Hey guys, Donald can make you slur more, buddy.
I always got more of the impression of the fact that, hey, why don't I have Darkness Society? And then just goes, I don't know, use it.
Yeah, that's basically how it goes.
Use it, man. It's great.
And realistically, if he had been properly trained off by a person trying to body snatch him, he probably would have been good with it.
Hey, guess what? I got a place.
Yeah, but that ultimately goes back to the fact that Eric, as a master, had a pretty limited mindset. You can kind of see that Aqua, because my favorite thing story-wise about Aqua is the fact that when we get to Cinderella World, she wants to kill the evil stepsister and the stepmother.
You see Dom is just like,
So maybe no one was at her warning after all.
Yeah, and then Great Gamba had to go, whoa, Aqua, chill.
just let them get randomly killed by the monster of the level. It's fine.
Oh, by the way, Jason, you missed the best part about, well, the second best part of the Dragon Ball FighterZ finals for us.
What?
We were recording Team 4-Star.
The whole time.
Because it was just like when they were like Vegeta, Ditto, Goku.
Doing that Patrick on so
Yeah, but when we were doing when they were like.
Are you sure it's Blizzaga to take care of him? Cause
yes.
it's
If
not
he's
doing
the
anything
spin-
to him.
No, it wasn't I Am the Hype we were doing. It was like, wait a minute, what the hell am I sensing? Is that the Namekian?
Okay.
Is that me? Is that me stronger than me?
Yeah. Guys, I was doing Blizzard on him the entire time, and it was not getting rid of the fire.
Maybe.
It doesn't get rid of the fires.
No, it's just really
Blizzard
effective
just,
again.
yeah, it just does better damage. The fire just goes on.
Does he just need to cool
Pat,
down?
why are you rolling towards the flames?
Okay,
Why
well-
were you rolling towards the flames?
I mean, that's not the bad idea. He just did it too.
Okay, then what?
You roll in the direction he's spinning!
Then when does he cool down?
Wait.
He'll cool down after a certain amount of time.
Okay.
When he's doing the spinning fire, the real world logic would be to roll away. But because of invincibility frames, he can just go right through them.
Well, fuck your invincibility frames. I play it safe.
Yeah,
I
which
want my
is fair,
health.
But also, his logic was sound. He just did it too early, as many action game fallacies do.
Listen, if anyone else would like to be overtrained for this, tell me about it. No, shut up!
What?
Well, the safest thing would be to get to the edge of the arena where his range eventually peters out and you don't take any damage.
I'm honestly
No,
trying to
I'll
remember
just
this
roll.
strategy
I'm
for
just
80.
gonna roll it around until wait for it to time out.
I'm honestly just sitting here trying to remember the strategy for Hades. It's been so long. I fought this man.
Guard the
I honestly
fireball.
don't remember
Hope
what I
you
did.
carry the
Yeah, just basically like cast a Baroga when he's doing the spinning pillar. Just avoid the spinning, and there you go. Problem solved. You lose. Good day, sir.
GG, I win.
Did you just go to the platinum?
By accident, yes. Not time for that yet.
I wish I could find that happy piano version of One Winged Angel.
Was it the H
Is
minor?
that- Yeah, I can't find it anymore. I can't
Alexander, would it be called One Winged Angel with C major?
I don't know. Hang on. One Winged Angel H minor.
Hang on, let me, that's what I found when I typed it. I typed in One Winged Angel. Happy One Winged Angel.
Okay, here's a happier version of One Winged Angel. Let me see if I can hear it. Hold on.
That is way happier than I think Alexander was flying. Very different.
Okay, I found a happy version. Hold on, I did find a happy version.
Here we go. I found a hat. Oh wait, oh wait. Oh wait, this. Let me see this one. Yeah, that's basically it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, link that. I'm sorry. The doggone Christmas bells got me.
Yep, I think I know the one you're talking about.
The Christmas bells got me.
There you go.
Jason. No. I know we were joking about that. You probably knew we were joking about that. I just saw the video you leaked. The other video you leaked. Jason? Jason?
Yeah.
Jason!
Oh no! You can't hear me. Why?
By the way,
Okay, we can
Jason,
hear you
someone has already made a compilation of every time the crowd was Cell yelling during the Evo finals, and it's fantastic.
Oh, dude, I need to see that.
Look up Cell yelling, and it's like the first thing you'll find.
Oh wait, no, I have Dragon Ball Fighters Cell Hype Scream Evo compilation video.
Yes, that's it. God, I love this tradition.
Just again, just like entire stadium. I'm just people
Here
yelling.
comes the screaming.
Ah! It's so good.
Wait, there was screaming. There was screaming.
Dragon Ball Fighters is hype. So much screaming.
So much screaming.
Dragon Ball Fighters is hype.
Dude, I'm loving that we're having a dramatic finisher of the beam struggle for the base forms. I love.
That's the only dramatic finish I can see them actually having.
Yeah. Well, I'm also hoping that Vegeta gets
boy,
one
here
where he
comes the
kills
scream.
Nappa.
Screaming?
Huh?
Patrick, have you ever seen the video?
More screaming?
I have seen the video what 600 hours a hit looks like.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Patrick, that video scares me.
I think someone posted that on a different Discord I'm on.
That video terrifies me.
I know the hit video starts off right with someone rage quitting.
Yeah, because like it starts off with like all the joke words and then halfway through she goes, alright, let's get serious. This is what it actually looks like. I just go three!
Here comes. Wait, did somebody call Cell Grey Poupon? Like Yellow's looking Cell Grey Poupon? Are you serious?
Yeah, I think Yipes did.
I didn't catch that! What the fuck?
Not bad.
I mean, they're not wrong, but what the fuck?
Patrick, did you catch the Blaze across that tournament?
I didn't get to see it yet. I'm gonna watch the VOD soon, but what up about it?
No, I didn't catch it either. I just really wanted to see how many people were using Ruby.
I saw quite a few people using Ruby.
Because I know that Ruby's really good at that
She's
game.
pretty high tier, so. I think I was seeing a lot of Gordeau, New.
Or screaming?
I think I saw a team of Tager and Waldstein.
Even more screaming?
Oh, by the way, Patrick, with
Grand Final screaming?
Patrick, with your permission, can I talk about Ruby RTX stuff that got announced?
Sure, go on ahead.
Alright, so for volume 6, they announced that it's going to be in theaters. The first episode is going to be shown in theaters on October 25th, and with it appearing online 2 days later on the 27th. We're getting a new Ruby manga, which is adapting the first 2 volumes by Shonen Jump, which is pretty cool. 4 ear Bluetooth Bluetooth headsets modeled after the same headsets that Ruby had in Volume 1. And my favorite announcement is we're getting a series of Ruby young adult novels.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
Okay.
The
Got a
first
minute?
one
Hey,
being
David,
about
Dad, nice
deep
to see you.
coffee.
Hey, guess what? I got a place
Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess they would shed some light on some of the other teams. Like, good, I guess.
No, when I heard that, I just go, and now we have officially reached the point where we have like a Western version, version of a really popular animation, and we get the original source material, now we have a manga, and now we have a novel. It's great.
Oh my
did you
God.
Guys, speaking of which, did you guys randomly can point that out? But did you guys see the new artwork for Sonic Mania Plus of Sex? The Sonic
Yep.
Twitter
Yes,
posted?
yes, I did.
It's Press Garden!
Yes, cute. Patrick, that was
Yeah, I got steamrolled there.
Patrick. What happened?
I don't know.
What happened?
I wish I knew. I really wish I knew.
Splatoon 2's next Japanese Splatfest ignites chocolate war.
What kind of chocolate?
What is it?
Okay, the Meiji, you know the Meiji brand of little candies you might find at conventions and Asian food, markets. The Meiji Splatfest will see players in the East pick a preference between Meiji Mushroom Mountains and Meiji Bamboo Shoots. Essentially two of the exact same products in slightly different shapes. Pearl will be back in the chocolate coated fungi. Marina is all about the same flavor, but in an inverted cone form. Really, guys?
Listen, all I'm saying is, oysters with no pulp should have won, but oysters with pulp won. What is this discrepancy? What is this nonsense?
Jason, you do realize you're one Splatfest behind, right? Because last month was let's start a race war, basically.
What was last month?
Squid versus octopus. I'm not joking. And if you were on, and depending on what team you were on, you were either stuck. When you were in matches anyway, if you were on Team Squid, you would always play as an Inkling in matches. If you're on Team Octopus, you would always play as an Octoling in matches, even if you don't have the Octo expansion.
Well, obviously Team Squid, because Squidward, duh, falling off his bucket exploding.
Well, I know you're joking and everything, but Team Squid actually is Splatfest.
Oh.
But that being said.
Squidward falling off his bucket exploding. Oh.
30. As my chat just told me, 36 hours till direct.
So much favorite joke in all the Squidward falling down the bottom of his plank and then it's like it's a delay and then explosion.
I know I'm not talking much about Smash 4 Evo, but the admittingly a funny thing that came out of it was the episode where they think Squidward is dead, and it's the two players of Finals of Evo, Smash 4, and then the coffin is Evo. Just like, all right, get in. What are you doing? What are you doing? We thought you were done. Get in the coffin.
It's rough.
Also, that moment when you tune into the grand finals of Melee, it was like, oh, hey, look, it's Fox with the Fox. It's not about that thing.
No, honestly, Melee Top 8 had some of the best character variety it's had in years. I'm super happy with Melee Top 8 this year.
I'm probably gonna go back and watch the
Because there was because I think there were two boxes. Armada was using Peach and Fox. Hungry Box with Jigs, S2J and Wizrobe with Falcon, and then Plup with Sheik.
I thought Armada gave up on Peach a while ago.
Yeah, but he brought out Peach for Evo.
Nice.
Yeah.
I almost want to watch that for the commentary.
I think my favorite evil win is still Hungry Box winning with Jigglypuff.
Yes.
That's still probably my favorite. Because after years of despair, just always getting tapped and was second place, he finally got it.
Yeah.
He finally
That's
got
one
the
of my
win.
favorite Evo wins easily.
Like, he finally did it. And he was so happy that he was crying.
Yeah.
I was like, you go Hungry Box.
Especially after like the amazing rest he got to reset the bracket.
Yeah. Dude, when Melee is good, it's really
Yeah,
good.
dude, we were talking about this. I think honestly now Nintendo's gonna switch their focus to esporting Melee. I think it's gonna happen, but I think
they've already started esporting other stuff.
well, the thing is that they've been more kind of putting their efforts towards Smash 4, but the thing is, here's the thing: Melee brings in way too many fucking people.
Well, they're gonna. I mean, their focus next year's gonna be Ultimate, but that's
But
also
I
because,
think they're
you know,
going.
Ultimate's coming.
I don't know after. I think they're gonna push Ultimate, but I think they might be pushing Melee harder because especially after what happened at Evo this year.
I want, but I really want in terms of, I guess, esports layout for Smash. I really wanted to copy what Nintendo did for the E3 esports event, because that was a really good layout.
Nah, I'll differ. I don't like that format.
Why not?
Because honestly, well, because it's.
No, wait, no, I'm not talking about the actual format, about like how they actually did it. I'm not talking about on-screen visuals.
Okay, then yeah, that's fine.
UI.
Yeah, I'm talking about the UI.
I say UI as a protector.
Oh gosh, I love the UI in Smash Ultimate.
Yes,
Just, like,
it's
I hate
fantastic.
I hate every time they just cut away from the victory screens. Every time it's like, oh no, don't do that. I love it. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's oh.
Why you gotta tease me like this?
Although, that being said, I do like the idea that every person chose three Smash characters.
Yeah,
So
though
you
they're not
have-
gonna keep
so
that
you have-
format for actual competitive because that's just that's too much to take control of. It's just easier to have every character selectable.
Yeah, but I just like the RNG element that it has. Like, this person can pull out this character when you were expecting this character. You just go, oh,
Well,
wait, hang on.
I mean, that works for something like that, but not a regular tournament setup. It's just easier for yeah.
I'm still excited for Smash Ultimate. I can't
Yes.
But what Game Explain brought out in their prediction video that I didn't even think about.
Excuse you.
Sorry. Doing something similar that they did with Splatoon, where they have like, hey, test out the online servers for 3 days.
See, that's what I still think that's wishful thinking. I would love that, but it's still wishful thinking.
Yeah, just because I don't know if they're going to do it. I think they're just going to keep doing what they're doing now and just keep having it available at tournaments and stuff like that. I think is what they're just going to end up doing until release.
Which sucks, but oh well.
I do.
Well, it's like either at tournaments or the occasional. It's like, oh, Nintendo's gonna be touring for the holidays. You can try out Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. These locations. And stuff.
I do expect Nintendo to push to use Smash Brothers to push their online service hard.
Oh, that's absolutely what they're doing.
Wow, Donald freaking healed before Hades' card came up.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, I'm gonna be useful for once.
Hades! I cannot do without the same way. Like, Hades!
Why is he not? Okay, there we go.
Okay, now you go.
Don't bother attacking him while he's doing the flamethrower. It's just unnecessary.
Yeah.
We
gotta wait.
Talk about Smash Bros.
So the best way to get away from the fire is to go to the absolute other side of the arena from where you started the fire spin. Then being up against the wall, you'll be able to avoid all damage. It's a bit less strenuous than having to dodge roll through everything.
That's it.
Now I just gotta wait for him to get out of it.
I freaking loved how everyone's like one of the best gifts for the Dragon Ball Fighters Grand Finals is just like set 2 was all it's like set 2 Sonic Fox was all like, and it's just gif of Ultra Instinct Goku.
Yeah, I admittedly in my spare time really want to go in and just edit in Ultimate Battle for the top for like his comeback.
It just comes in with Goichi, comes in and it's like, behold my final form, and it's like, oh no,
Cute.
I'm gonna lose. No, must go beyond, and then it just goes to his true new transformation, and it's like, well,
Yeah. That's fine.
Goichi comes from losers, gets a
And then I think the best well, I mean, we threw it, of course. Like, give up. It's like, a what? I didn't quite hear you from here. I said, I give up.
You
That
win.
means you win.
It's like,
Everything you have just said has made me violently angry.
Sorry, a little hop here. What did you say, Goku?
I said I give up.
You did. Great
You
fight.
ignite. Everything you have just said has just made me violently angry. Oh look, now I'm agreeing with Vegeta. Look what you let me do.
I think you probably need to receive a world of dooming us all. But we're not finished. I'm not finished. This is a victory. This is. I don't even know
what this is.
Totally a victory. Because I give up. That means you win. Everything you just spoken has made me violently angry.
Okay.
Oh, and now I'm agreeing with Sal. What do you make me do?
But listen, Goichi stopping Sonic Fox, or Sonic Fox learning Ultra Instinct, and then the second step was him mastering it.
I'm trying to think what else. Oh yes, and of course the sneak peek after Gohan explains himself. First you have my attention. Now you have my erection.
Don't give me.
It's like, first you have my interest, now you have my erection. Don't you need attention, you don't!
You're the one about me.
Starting to get warmed up. Starting to get warmed up.
There we go. Finally.
We're free!
God.
we'll have to fight a giant pile of rocks. I think it says something when the final fight of the Hades Cup is actually kind of one of the easiest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just... Rock Titan does a lot of damage. It's really stupid that every time you hit him, you get a tech point. You can use Eroga and just clip away at his health and you still get tech points.
He is a great place to level up once you do all the... Once you do the solo cup.
Oh, Pat,
I
have a request for you. When you get to the mushroom seed, it's just the white mushrooms. Use Thundaga and see what happens.
Okay.
Just use Thundaga and see what happens.
Alright.
And now, Patrick, WDB Hades, you have unlocked the best grinding spot.
Yep. Probably gonna be using this before the Super Boss session.
Yep. This is the best grinding spot in Kingdom Hearts 1, from what I can tell.
Yeah.
Just doing the rock fight is good too, but you have to go through the solo cup and then the time trial cup, which I don't think you want to do that.
And quite frankly, if you well, no, I mean depending on level, might want to do that if you, for unknown because Donald the Goofy might want to have Save the Queen, Save the King for that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the mushroom seed is 60, so like I said, if you don't mind, can
Now, what do you? Okay, I know for. How do you get the Save the King and Queen in this game?
Save the Queen, beat Hades Cup solo, Save the King, beat Hades Cup time attack.
Okay. I'm not sure if I want to do the time attack.
I mean, you could also get Juju's Dream Shield, which would require you to get all the mushroom hearts. I mean, it's. Oh Jesus Christ, Stealth Snake.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's gonna have the Bork. It's gonna have the Bork Health Hitbox bullshit again. Yay!
Come on. Sora. There we go. Okay, that one's done.
Okay, are we at the mushroom seed? Are we at the mushroom seed?
Mushroom, yep. Alright.
Okay, use Lundaga. Use Lundaga. I just want to see what happens.
Okay. I don't have any magic.
Throw up an ether or something.
I don't have any
I just wanna see
more.
what happens. Oh, damn it. Oh, no, I wanted to see if the joke would happen. Yes! One still lived! I was happy about that. That's what I was hoping for.
Okay. Well, we got a thing.
Yay! Hey, we made what 23 is number one. See, that's a joke I'd love to see. It's like, I just want to see if any of them is gonna react correctly, just as a gag. And that's basically your breathe around.
Oh.
What?
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 I decided to look up the Smash for an evil thing in the background.
Oh, now you know. Now you know why we said we wouldn't talk about it on stream.
Oh.
Yeah, it got bad. It got bad.
That's
Yeah, it got bad.
oh, a bunch of hypocrites. That's all I'm gonna say.
Everyone was being a bunch of hypocrites.
Yeah, just again, let's not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Ah, shit, I missed Johnny's session one for Resident Evil 2. Fuck. Oh well.
I'll explain RE2.
Yep.
Getting in preparation for remake.
Yep.
Listen. Why don't we have a wait, hang on. Why don't we have a Resident Evil and fucking Death crossover?
Be logical. The one's kind of campy and dumb, the other one's trying to be a drama.
Yeah. Keyword trying to.
Succeeded at first.
Okay, both self stinks down.
Oh, yes. Perverted for my soul game.
Okay, that is not cool. People don't do that. Don't do that.
Look.
So Nathan had a death in the family, you know, John
Oh
Cole.
boy, this kind of thing.
Yeah, and guess what people were doing in John's stream?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
They're just like, where's Nathan? Where's Nathan?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I just happened to see that.
Ah! Ah!
The wizard line. Beware our magic.
Okay, I think Rock Titan is... Nope. Still got more.
Yeah.
No, oh, you're in Final Battalion probably.
And that is fair, it's the wrong enemies. Come on, get serious.
Got serious! Okay, Final Battalion, here we are. Lot of angels!
I'm wondering what this week's music remix is gonna be before the direct, because they usually drop that stuff on Tuesday or Wednesday, right?
I don't remember what day in
It's not
particular.
like crying a quarter for a remix for piano.
No!
Well, you're in the final 10. That's okay. You'll get full.
Well, now I need to go back to Traverse Town because I need items.
So what did you guys think about the Galaga medley?
That's okay.
Dance party.
Good.
You know, I'm looking at the sky and the art that's supposed to be in Battle Streaks of Light. Does anybody else think of the live stream Final Fantasy VII, or is that just me? I'm just saying. FedEx. Oh no, Alex just posted something that made me unhappy.
For the beat video.
First of all, there was a Minecraft movie in the works.
That's not surprising.
Second of all, it lost its writer and director. It's like, hang on, let's address the...
Okay, look, Pro ZD, I know you're saying that about FedEx, and that's your case, but that happened with my fucking post office. That's basically my fucking post office this past year.
Oh, you finally watched that video?
Yes, that is my fucking post office this past year, and like I said, I only slightly disagree with Pro ZD because I actually work for FedEx.
Okay. So, do I switch out Divine Rose for Lionheart?
Yes.
Because I get one more MP, but I lose 3 strength points.
Yes. It's more balanced, I would say.
I'll give it a shot.
And now I'm going to let my ears be orgasming over to Birth Star Depths again.
Get back in.
See, JoJo has also evolved into Stella's books.
Ready? Sure. Alright, this again.
small potato, and I believe in you. I believe you can do the thing.
Hmm?
I love how you keep overshooting this so you almost get the platinum.
Yeah.
Oh, Patrick, you died! I'm sorry! I was quiet in the background. I went on Kotaku to report about what happened at Evo. I'm back and go, wait,
All I comment in here is tacos.
Yeah, tacos. Who joined Taco Bell?
Okay, Jojo, I know you're joking about that, but every time the Cell Games Arena got destroyed from a destructive, like, finishing attack, we started making those jokes.
And that one's still green!
It's fine, it doesn't bother me, it bothers me,
It
bothers me a
it
lot,
bothers-
and that one's still great!
Alexandra, who's got this idea? I'm excited.
So not explaining particularly why, but the number of days I'm only going on Saturday now. But that's because like an emergency happened with one of my friends, and I kind of want to like make the weekend priority to like support her and everything. But we're still gonna go to Otakon just for a day rather than.
I missed half of that because my Disco was like, oh no, I gotta mute everybody.
Okay, I said that I'm going to Otakon. I'm only going to Otakon on Saturday instead. I might come in on Sunday, but like I said, it was an emergency came up concerning one of my friends, and I kind of, and like she's pretty much like the sister I never had sort of friend.
Okay.
So I want my main reason to go up to, you know, Maryland now is kind of to support her, make sure she's okay.
Okay.
But we're still gonna go to the con for a day just to unwind. We're not cosplaying though because that's gonna be too much work. Okay, thunder, 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 thunder,
Yep,
thunder,
I did.
thunder, thunder.
I
As long
just
as
beat
get
the
to see
entire
you for
match.
At least one day, that's all that matters.
Yay! We got one! Hey guys, we did it! We solved the mystery! Wait. Oh, you're actually gonna do it bad! That doesn't do you anything now!
Come on! Come on!
It doesn't. What? Why did you do that? You only. You're like, sure, why not? Let's. It's like, it's just gonna make one mushroom happy.
I don't know, maybe because I've been streaming for 3.5 hours and I don't care anymore.
You've lost control of your life.
Kinda. After the Hades fight took that long, oh my god.
Oh my god, there's a stop of that dark ball! Right there! That was brilliant!
Well, that was all Donald, that wasn't me.
Well, for once, Donald did something good. For once.
Twin stealth sync.
Win!
So I've been watching Fate series.
I haven't watched it.
I started on Fate Hard Pub, and I went to Dean State Night. Now I'm on Fate Zero. I've also watched Black Encore. Also done with Fate Zero. I would then move on to Unlimited Blade Works, and at which point I can finally start I can then start a Heaven's Field, which is being adapted to 3 movies.
Heal!
I've been catching up with my class reflection. He did another first reaction to Diet.
Wasn't it to the Asian one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
I kind of dropped off of it, and it's like everyone keeps like, no, it gets better, it gets better. It's like, okay, you know what? I'll give it a shot once it's dubbed.
There are 2 shows for this summer anime season that I'm interested in. Outside of those 2 shows, you already know one of them.
Is it Zelda or?
Yes, that's one of them. Outside of those 2 shows, this summer anime season is kind of dry. Actually, not kind of, is dry.
Yeah, yeah, it's like it's summer. Hi y'all. Anyway. Oh yeah, I just remembered there was.
That is not what gets
She still lost control of his life. I'm sure it's 4 a.m. somewhere. And someone's making chocolate pudding somewhere, so there you go.
Chocolate pudding in the middle of summer?
Pat, you didn't get the joke.
I know.
You dare.
I more destroyed the joke because I knew it was. Ah.
Holy shit, I love how those wizards just like a strike by BAM! Fuck you, no.
They're all in a line, why not?
No, it wasn't that, it was just like the wyverns defender just slowly showed that the moment that strike ray went off, like, and they were like, yeah, no.
Have that, I'm getting out.
Oh no! Oh no! John's actually playing it!
What? Ow.
He did it!
What?
I'm sorry I have to do this! And I hate to do this! I know you like to rate small type people, but can we please rate John? I'm not gonna tell you why.
I didn't even understand
but it's just something hilarious.
Alexandra, I didn't even understand a word of that. What?
I'm so sorry, but Proton John's playing something. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
What is he playing? Just tell me.
I'm gonna type it in. I'm just typing it in the chat. Don't tell anyone. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to PM you. Not even Jason's gonna know this one. Just you and me.
Okay, on what? What do I have to? Facebook?
No, it's on Discord.
Okay, give me a sec.
That's what he's playing. Because he's doing game clearing. He's like trying to clear 64 games this year. This is one of them that one of his mods asked him. Well, actually, multiple mods actually asked him to play.
Okay. Check.
Did you see it?
I'm checking now.
Okay, just a little bit of context. I'm just gonna tell you the copy of that. We had an initial copy of that game, and we were gonna get started one stream, but it didn't work.
Oh.
Yeah, so at long last, it's come full circle. That's why I want to raid Proton John tonight. It's just because of that.
Also, thank you, Strike Trade.
Wait for Final Battalion.
Yeah. I think it's either I'm on Final Battalion or the one before. I don't know. Right?
No, Final Battalion's all it's Angel Stars, Darkfall.
Okay, so I think I'm on Final Battalion then.
One of his mods said on John's Discord, if you're not watching John's stream right now, you're a coward.
Or John, who's John?
Oh my god! Oh, by the way, so Proton John added another, stream alert.
Oh.
It's like a Streamlabs alert if you donate a certain amount of money. $17.76. He did that as a joke for strictly for Metal Wolf Chaos, but people just kept donating it. That just stuck. He did a little snippet of Team America World Police. Ironic that. Yeah.
Okay, Rock Titans.
So, and they were free for the Hades Cup until later.
Yeah.
It would have also been appropriate just to have it yell Richard.
No, I forget. Oh wait, never mind.
Michael!
I can't even replicate that actor's evil laugh. It is so.
Sorry, I'm trying.
It's actually pretty good though. Way better than I would have gotten.
Thank you. Pat, just charge up and try to get a rogue as fast as you can, because all you need to do is just run around as good at that point. Like, let the shield do the rest. Hey, tech.
Look at all the experience I'm getting. Look at all of it. Look at all this experience. Look at it. Look at it all.
All that precious experience.
Daddy, can you help me up? Daddy hates these wrong. You need to get up. I'm so over.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
So what's the Hercules equivalent of life alert?
IXII?
He can't get old. Now he won't leave me alone. Ow! Daddy Hades, my old little me. Where have you gone? I miss you. Help me. There's a small man. He's beating me up.
Watch out.
And I can't do anything about it.
Get that arrow, get that back up.
Yep. The Rock Titan is nothing.
Yeah, Rock Titan's it's Goofy Lord's MP Rage. That's good. That
Yep.
means more MP gift.
No, where's Hercules? Now a small child? I'm just a joke at this point, aren't I? Why the...
Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be very interesting for Rock Titan.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll redeem himself.
You know, I'm gonna need to go through a training arc. Body and soul. Being and soul.
You're gonna need a montage. Oh my god, I forgot Rock Titan did that. I usually have a beat by now. Oh, actually, I kind of forgot he just body slams down on you.
And done.
And that's it. And we're free.
That was Katie's greatest weapon, everyone.
Hashtag Katie's greatest weapon for raid. No, and we had to put in the quotation marks to just like sell it.
Yep.
Daddy Hades.
Unless you guys can think of a dumber raid message.
Yeah.
You get abandoned by Daddy Hades, see who you calls. He brought time.
And hey Pat, do you want to actually enter the platinum match just to show how ridiculous it gets? I mean, just because it is easier to beat in Final Mix, but Sephiroth is still hard as fuck to beat in this game.
Alright, you know, we'll save, and then I'll just do one round against him.
That'll probably be all we need.
Yeah, but just to prove the point, if anyone has not seen this, Sephiroth's hard for good reason.
Alright, while we're doing that, get the raid message all set. Okay, it's the second question mark, right?
I think gonna bail out here.
I think it's the
other things I
first.
wanna do. So you guys have a good night. Take care.
Maybe it's the second? I don't know. I don't remember.
We're gonna find out.
Yep.
Guess we'll see, depending on how Sora runs into that.
No, it's the second one. Hold on.
Okay.
Give me a sec. But realistically, what level should I be at, do you think, to start
Realistically, minimum level 70. I hate to say it, but 70 is usually the minimum level I would recommend for Sephiroth.
Okay.
Because he just hits that hard.
Okay, so I need to grind about 12 levels.
And that's even if you're coming in like well prepared, and you've got like you've made some final rest and everything, and you beat. And
Yeah.
even with the Roga, he still hits like a fucking truck. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to something awesome.
Yeah, for something different.
Also say hello to Instinct.
Yeah.
Hades, I got a rock. Okay, I like that raid message.
I like
more.
that.
We're going with that. I got a rock. Yeah, there you go. I put the raid message.
Heal.
I'd like to imagine though a lot of Kingdom Hearts only players going into Falls had a very interesting touch to Sephiroth. Not too different than Final Fantasy VII, but
Like I said, it's still kind of sad that the freaking Cloud subplot in this series is more interesting and cohesive than the actual plot of the series.
if only he was better voice acted, or voice directed rather.
This should help.
Who, Cloud?
Basically any Final Fantasy character, especially in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Cloud Sephiroth are okay.
Man, I'm not doing any damage to him.
Tifa was so monotone. That's man. She was under the
Okay, am I not doing something to damage him? Because I'm not
Oh
seeing...
no, you're damaging him. That's a health bar. That was a health bar I had even in Vanilla 1. you're damaging him. Same thing happened with Rock Titan. You are damaging him. He just has higher than 1200 HP.
Oh, okay. Ow!
That much health.
They didn't have they ran out of colors after purple. That's basically all I get. That's I always jokingly say that.
It's the equivalent if your health bar was on the other side of the screen.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to grind myself to the appropriate level by the time we get to the next stream.
Well, can tell you this. We do have other super bosses we can tackle. I would say at your current level, Ice Titan would be risky, but you can do it. I have done it, like immediately after Hades Cup. I've done it before. It's risky, but you can. Clock Tower Phantom, you can do at this level, I would say. Aggro Weapon, Curtsies, or whatever you want to call it. Again, risky, but doable. The only two I would say are not doable at this level are Sephiroth and Unknown.
I think what we're gonna end up doing, I don't think there's gonna be a stream Wednesday because I gotta prepare for my New York trip, so I'll use that time to level up, and then we will return next Monday to do the super bosses. I think
Yay!
is what
All right,
we'll do.
And like I said, I know you usually like to do a small time, but like I said, can we make an exception tonight given the game he is streaming?
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm gonna end the local recording. See you guys later.
Farewell.
Okay, I'm getting up the Twitch message.